everyone, welcome to Raid City Crit. I'm your Dungeon Master Harlan, joining my usual rigmarole of players. Let's kick it off with the... Oh, sure, it's been a while. I did it for the last group, let's do it for this group. Who has travelled the furthest since we were last together?
Does that mean I get to bitch about you going on holiday without me again?
Yeah.
In a different group?
Sure.
Harry went to Greece without me, and I think that should be illegal.
I didn't pay for this trip, it was a work trip.
Harry went on a free holiday without me, and I think that should be illegal.
In terms of how far I've traveled? The cloud isn't thick enough to make me disappear anymore!
Boo! Shit magician!
I was in Ireland, I think. I don't... Hi, I'm Mary, play Astra, the ASMR cleric, and I think I went the furthest to Ireland. I think. Depends how far Will's driven in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Will is always traveling.
What is his mileage?
But does he get that far away, or does he just do a lot of, like, back and forthing, you know?
No, but I just said travel the furthest. I didn't say, like...
From A to B, not A to B to A.
I mean...
Maybe.
1,500 miles in the last 5 days?
You should have went first.
Yeah.
I mean, how
Introduce
far is
yourself, you dick.
how far is the bit of England you're in to the bit of Ireland you went to, Mary? It's probably not far off. Miles, as thecrowflies.com.
From Cray to Glengong, I don't know.
From Crew in Cheshire or United Kingdom? Why are those? Why are they both listed? Why is Crew United Kingdom, Crew England, and Crew Cheshire all a thing?
They're all different places, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to go up to Manchester and then across.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna put that
Which
one.
is circa another, what, 80
Measurement
miles?
in miles. God, it's only like 205 miles as the crow flies. If you went by the ferry, it would only be like 300. It's nothing.
I mean, I did 260 to get from Wigan to London, so...
It takes less time from Crew to London than from Crew to...
Guys, it's been
home.
half an hour. Just introduce yourselves.
You're the people who talk the whole fucking time.
Will's next, go!
Go, Will!
Well, I'm playing Rogue Durgar Ranger, and I'll pass on to the next person. Go on!
I've not gone fucking anywhere.
George is obviously last. Anthony, I think you travel more than me, because I don't fucking go anywhere. I go to the shop and I go home.
I've been in work for the past 9 days straight.
I'll go next. Hi, my name is Ryan, and I play Cyrus the Orc Barbarian.
Right, I'll go next. My name's Anthony. I play Barros the Darkhoof, the City Rogue.
Barros the Darkhoof.
Barros the Darkhoof.
His middle name is the, canonically.
Yep. Hi, my name's George. I play Atlas Morrow, the Outland Druid.
Perfect. At some point, they'll realize that the little minigame at the start doesn't really matter. It just is funny to watch the chaos. Okay. Who wants to remind me what was happening last time?
I had a vivid dream that Ryan dropped out of D&D because he didn't want to play an orc anymore, and everyone blamed me for it.
So, in the interest of not scaring someone, I will skip over the first 4 bullet points on my notes list.
Spread.
No.
That would be
So you've got the
redacted,
new
redacted.
Oh yeah. Did lots of shopping. Ring of
Bought
Fire.
some goodie bags.
New hollow strap for Cyrus. Grab bags for everyone that suddenly gave us lots of OP shit to most of us. Barros is now an admiral, and he's not here to celebrate.
Olgir is Vice Admiral.
And Atlas is now captain.
Cyrus had a talk with Astra about hell, and it was a horrible conversation, but it needed to be had and figure out what the brain had told her. He then spoke to Atlas and told her she did a good job in making sure that the brain died, and he didn't hold any regrets or, like, ill feeling for what she did. Supparta's a fucking slob. She doesn't clean her room.
It was just that we had that, and then I opened TikTok, and the immediate thing was the, like, butter the toast, eat the toast, shit the toast, God, life's relentless.
I will point out our last session was on the 25th. Bloody hell.
Been a while.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Cyrus has volunteered to clean.
He has volunteered to aid in the cleaning because he is technically responsible for her now having a physical human mortal-ish form.
Anyone with a decent passive insight realized that Serpana was very pleased about this and had no intention of doing any cleaning, was just going to make Cyrus do the whole thing.
Serpana's gonna do that thing where you just pretend that you're not sure where to put an item like the whole time.
It's like, oh, should this go in the bin? No, that goes in the sink, and then goes and cleans it in the sink, and then she's like, what do I do with this? That's food. That goes in the bin.
Okay, but if we're going on, like, you know, if you reincarnate someone, you have to help tidy their room, I'm not down with that.
No.
Tidy my room, I know
Let's phrase that correctly. If you reincarnate someone and you feel guilty about it, then you clean their room.
And we're all good. He's fine with being an orc.
Yeah. We had basically more or less been wrapping up. More or less everything was covered there. Obviously, Cyrus who brought back as well after being exploded a little bit. Beros.
Did we put his corpse in the freezer, by the way? Did we keep that?
Cyrus's corpse? I believe she burned it.
Oh, yeah.
And then the prison guards were like, get the fuck out, this smells awful.
Yeah.
Astra kept a horn.
Yeah, Astra kept a horn.
For sentimental reasons, I guess.
Back up.
She's
got a little USB drive.
I just got like a horrible flashback to George's story with the cucumber in my head there. I'm not going to say it out loud, but that's just... What are you doing? No. Oh, no.
He's like, hey, you want to spice things up a bit? And Astra's just like, no.
That's horrendous. That's so bad. That's somehow worse. The more I think about it, it gets worse. You're also aboard the Chimera, which is currently aboard.
Those were not a good shape for that, by the way. They were like curly ram's horns.
Yeah, we're currently on the big military.
And they were like serrated as well. They were like serrated curves.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. You're currently aboard the Thunderhead Tyrant. And in preparation for coming here, you did a little bit of shopping. Beros has bought some black market tubs of Celestial Dip.
Oh yeah. Celestial Dip is super illegal. Yep. We found out.
Volgear Industries also opened a platinum tier business account with Amalgabank. I think they deposited a shit ton of money there. We're very pleased. Teller was more than happy to take it off them.
24 million.
Yep.
Yeah, he was basically like, hey, yeah, we can't do anything about that holo strap. And they were like, by the way, we're rich as fuck. And he was like, by the way, we can do so much shit with that holo strap.
Yeah, suddenly, you're rich, everything is available for you.
Cyrus also gave away his special moon...
You give your Moonforge Seals of Fates. You got some mystery box items. Durrell got a Clockwork Amulet. Dee's got a Wand of Conducting. I guess the pun of her being a magic bunny rabbit, was not missed.
This shit, I have no music.
Astra is also very lightning themed, so her having a Wand of Conducting kind of... Oh wait, no, it's musical.
Musical conducting, not... Again, we're back to the cucumber thing. We need to get away from this.
Volgear's probably still trying to work out how the grab bag's got a lombo out the grab bag. He's like...
It's like Mary Poppins bag,
It's like a wand, like a wand, not like a wand. Not like a wand, it's different. Different thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a rabbit.
I cracked myself up so much with that.
It's not branded by... Yeah, you just like pick it up. It's like, oh, what's Hitachi mean? Oh, never mind.
It's got 3 settings.
You were healed by a member of the actual Thunderhead Tyrant himself, and they introduced themselves to you as the ship's. I believe they introduced themselves specifically as the ship's AI. The vessel AI, Sergeant Maximus Varan Zero, who was inquiring if anyone was partook in a duel and would like to duel with them at any time. But they did say that their presence was requested by High Admiral Bragos von Tuskenbein at the actual the upper bridge, which they referred to it as the Barrage Cathedral. And yeah, with that, you're all currently on the bridge to the Chimera, and that transmission is still open if you want to continue communicating. I believe Captain Atlas was the one helming that conversation.
I think we told the AI that we would be up in a moment once we had eaten and drunk our coffees, and we had to give a very weird command to it to be like, go away, we'll be there soon.
Yes, it's quite particular in its usage and command words.
I think we're ready to head up.
Do it.
Oh, I can actually see a mirror again. She's emerged from hiding.
The giggles had claimed her.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no, it wasn't giggles. That was just I'm so fucking dumb.
It was shame. Shame at
you've
me.
been teaching this poor boy things that he should not be learning as a poor boy.
I blame Kieran.
Now Ryan's dead.
Come on, guys.
Let's go.
There might be children watching. Probably not. This is not
There is.
appropriate.
I'm sorry,
There's
it's just the
an
phrase
18
of teaching
on
that
the
poor
screen,
boy
I'm pretty
things a
sure.
poor boy should not know. As a poor boy.
He's just
Am I
a
not
poor
right in
boy
thinking
from a
there's an 18
poor
plus thing on
family?
your stream?
Yeah,
Anyway.
probably.
Him is life from this monstrosity. Da-da-da.
To
Let's
the
go.
bridge. Or wherever we're going.
Yeah, so you head out, leave the Chimera behind, and you head up to the main bridge of the Thunderhead Tyrant itself. Again, the ship itself is this big, kind of like industrious, like hippo-like vessel, like with this big, like huge, big glowing engines on the outside. Getting up to the bridge itself, this is one of the largest ships you've ever been on. It is quite a high class. I think it's a dreadnought class. This one. It is, so it's one of the biggest ships that you will ever probably encounter, to be honest. Unless the giants
We'll
start
buy
producing
bigger.
ships. But yeah, you make your way up to the Barrage Cathedral, which is upper bridge. Whenever you get there, you see there is like obviously the big outer actual like windows that kind of allow you to overview the main ship's kind of actual area. You were also able to see like murals on the walls of these like probably long historic battles of like space warfare. You see like, you know, big like all quite artisan like you know, artistic kind of like renditions of a variety of space battles, primarily featuring GIF vessels kind of at the forefront in the center. And you see High Admiral Bragos von Tuskenbane. He has a monocle and a saber at his side, and he's kind of like just turning to face you as you enter. And there is plenty of people here. Kind of, if you imagine this bridge, it is very much like a Star Trek bridge. There's like, you know, the main central area where he's kind of like leading from, and there's like, you know, someone running the weapon system, someone running. But this is like, it's not like your ship where, you know, you've got a couple of small things in close proximity where it's more like Firefly-esque and everyone's in their own stations in different parts. It looks like this central command can probably run almost everything from
So
here.
you got like, you know, your core cast in here, and then also a bunch of like background characters that will kill off, but our core cast always
All
survive.
the
Precisely,
red
yeah.
shirts.
All the red
I'm-
shirts, but up there they aren't red
literally having
shirts.
Star
Up there
Trek
they're
vibes here.
yellow. Yeah, yellow.
I'm getting Avengers vibes.
Yeah. He turns to face you.
Up, because that's the different colors, isn't it? Because blue is medical, red is engineering, and then yellow is like yeah.
Captain. That guy's playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
But yeah, I think actually we might have left with a slight touch of you guys, or kind of actually me up here before. I remember also introducing you to Commissar Quibblesnort, the Goblin aide of the High Admiral. Also in here, there is a dwarf engineer, Klangwald. He's kind of running the engineering station. And there is a GIF war mage as well, who's like running the actual weapon system. There's also an honorary space here for your representative from the main amalgamate council as well, Chieftain Kino Traklao.
Oh yeah, that orc guy that Cyrus won't really remember, but is now an orc also.
Yep. As you kind of enter, the High Admiral kind of like maintains his position, turns to face you with this like beautiful backdrop behind him, and you can kind of see like at this point the Thunderhead Tyrant has begun its takeoff procedures, and you can probably see the actual Umphalos kind of now like somewhat in the background as they're kind of following through probably just basic taxiing protocol, get far enough away that they can begin to star shift to a new sector. Well, if it isn't the people who'll be helping lead my vessel on this fine occasion. My Sergeant Maximus had noted that the Captain Atlas is among you, is that correct?
That would be me.
Perfect. Marvelous. Would you like to shed some light on exactly the intentions that you have with my vessel?
The intentions?
Yes.
We're gonna go to the space station, we're gonna work out what the fuck happened there, and then hopefully we're gonna come home.
Oh, sounds tremendously boring. Fine. This can be arranged. Yes, Chieftain Tracklow has already enlightened me that the intention is to go to the Sentinel station, which is a few sectors over from our current location. We can probably get there quite quick if that is the intention, or do you require time?
We don't need any time, right guys? The faster we get there, the faster we can get our evidence and hopefully not end up a squid.
Have we had a sleep yet?
We'll have time to sleep.
The star shifting to the sector will take a number of hours, but we can do it all in one day. We do not need to recharge like your smaller vessel. We can jump even further than the Nova Arcane system from Uri. It's only 3 jumps, 3 sectors. Well within our effective radius. It'll probably take about 3 hours, I would say, of travel time once we enter Starshift.
Is there a particular reason why you need to sleep? Because I feel pretty well rested, considering.
I mean,
I think we did sleep.
Need
did
it.
we?
I mean, we slept in the jail cell, but I don't know if we slept.
Yeah, I think it's the
since then.
same day as the
We
jail
haven't
cell.
slept since I reincarnated Cyrus, because I've still got the spell slot used up.
Yeah,
But,
did some
yeah,
reason
because
take-
we slept before we did anything with.
Yeah. You slept to get like spells up, I
Cyrus.
think.
Why would
Or Cyrus 1, whichever way you want to say it. Not Cyrus 1.
I mean, honestly, like,
I think from Cyrus exploding potentially.
Oh yeah, that's probably what it was.
I'm missing a handful of HP, but I'm good.
Yeah, all good. I was thinking there was other stuff that went on, but no.
Very well. Then, without further ado, I will have Klangwald prepare ourselves to Starshift to get us ready to move. If you have any issues, please feel free to reach out to Sergeant Maximus, or if you require a more direct solution, Commissar Quibblesort, Sergey. You see the goblin like looks up like, yes, my Hey Admiral, what is it I can do for you? Sergey, I would require new boots, please.
Why does he sound like Constantine, the world's most dangerous frog?
I would require new boots, please, Sergey. These current ones are getting quite uncomfortable. Yes, would you like your tan loafers, High Admiral? Indeed, the tan loafers will be quite sufficient. Of course, High Admiral. I will ensure that those are made for you as soon as possible. Would you like them preheated? Oh, yes, I would actually. That sounds quite wonderful. Of course, High Admiral. Anything to please you. And he gives a little small nod.
Start nudging Barros and go, Hi, Admiral.
It is the dream.
Barros
That is the
cannot
dream. I
wait to
wanted
get
to-
himself a man bitch.
Yeah.
Not only do they have biscuit makers, they've got loafer heaters.
And you see that the commissar actually turns, claps his hands, and there are 3 other goblins who come to him, and then he then orders them around, and then they head off to do some other things. And like
We'll order some other goblins around.
you see that Quibblesort never seems to leave the High Admiral's side, but it's kind of like almost like
He's like
his
a butler.
PA, like advisor, everything all rolled into one. Yeah. But yeah, if you don't need to address anything else to the command crew, if you don't need to know about the ship's weaponry or engineering capabilities, anything like that, then the High Admiral has no other need for you and is happy to let you return back to your own vessel, or you can go speak to the chieftain if you wanted to, or you could just go for a wander. The commissar probably would advise you, he'd be like, if you do require to go around, I don't know why I'm French now, dos vidania. If you do require to go around the ship and you need to find your way, please seek out one of myself or my aides, and we will ensure to take you around. We would not want you getting lost. This ship is quite large.
I mean, I wouldn't mind at all. It is quite an impressive ship. Oh, before I forget, we did bring pastries for everyone on the command deck.
Oh, most wonderful. Why didn't you think of that, Quibblesort, you shithead? My sincerest apologies, High Admiral. You'd better have them. Next time we have guests, I expect patience. Our guests have brought these persons is very kind of them, and your failure should be acknowledged. Everyone is acknowledging my failure, High Admiral. You said it so loudly. Very good, Sergei. As you were. I would love some patience, please.
I'll take the one that we bought special and go hand it directly to him.
To Sergei or to High Admiral?
What was it? Was it the orc tree?
Did we get it for the chieftain or for the High Admiral?
I thought you got it for the chieftain.
You got a special one for the chieftain. The orc one for the chieftain. I wasn't sure if he was taking pity on Sergei.
Poor
So
Sergei.
pick the prettiest one that is there and give it to the High Admiral, but not the special one.
Yeah.
That's for the chieftain.
You can give one to the High Admiral, and I'll give one off to the chieftain.
I'll grab one and pass it to the High Admiral. I'll grab another and pass it to Sergei.
Sergei takes it and he's like, thank you so much for this kind gift to further highlight my failure. And the Kino Chaklao is like, I do have to thank you for this. I have not savored such fine delicacies since I have been back home in some time. This is quite remarkable. Did you get this on the Umphalos?
Yes, we bought it from a little bakery shop. What is the name of the shop that we went to?
Oh, geez.
I can't remember.
Don't fucking look at me. I pulled that shit out my ass.
Someone quickly watch the recording, the 4 hours of recording, and find out what it was called.
I can't even. Was it run by a goblin? I can't remember. I think it was run by a goblin.
Was it not the Fry Queen who also sold me the?
Oh shit! No, it was the Thigh Queen. Fuck.
It was like something donuts or something, like a pun on donuts, I think. I don't.
It doesn't quite matter. We can just say for brevity's sake you told him what it was. Yeah. Because it doesn't really make that much difference. He was like, oh, I shall have to pay them a visit the next time I am back. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. One of... you should probably see the dwarf who's like working the terminal, the engineering terminal, kind of like gets up, stretches, is like, ugh. I mean, if you're all a bit bored, I can give you a little walk around at least the lower decks, my area. Or you can go with Finn here. Finn can show you the actual artillery magic and all that kind of fun stuff up on the main gun deck. Up to you.
Sure, lead the way.
Alrighty. we'll be going down to lower levels in the proper gutty works. That's where the shit happens. And Klangwald gets up. You see he locks his terminal. And then he goes, Sergeant Maximus? Yes, sir. What is it that I can do for you? Could you please just make sure that engineering systems remain within acceptable parameters, please? We're preparing for a star shift. Engines warming up. Should be ready in about 10 minutes. Any issues, please get me directly on the holostrap. Of course. Could you please instruct me using the following key term? Aye, aye, Captain Knott. Aye, aye, Captain Knott. Is there a way to make that be the same thing every single time? No. Okay then. Right, let's go. And he gets up and starts moving over. Sorry, this is actually I've only recently come aboard this ship, and he's like kind of leads you out of the main area, like kind of leading you along, kind of getting a few used to the ins and outs. The GIF are quite eccentric, is probably the fairest way to say it.
I mean, I'm just thinking, imagine that in middle battle, you tell them to do something and it's just like screaming phrases.
I don't know why, but I am instantly getting this guy might be mind flared. This guy might be a Brian because he's like, oh, I only recently came on the ship, and I'm like, imposter! It's a fucking imposter! I've seen this shit before! Cyrus now has paranoia over every new person he meets.
Oh, it's funny because I saw a thing where it was like every time you get reincarnated you get a debuff, and one was paranoia, and it's like Ryan has just given that to himself.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I don't have to do shit. Tell you what's good horror writing. Just makes his own fucking fear.
Where were you before this?
Before this, I worked a few odds and end jobs. I actually spent a lot of my time up in OSEC, kind of just running the repairs and things like that, especially a lot of ships coming back from the front line against the Draconids. But, kind of got a bit bored of sitting around doing nothing. So it's kind of nice just to get back out there and, see the stars properly again. A bit closer than from a central orbit,
Yeah, OSEC's only fun when people are escaping the inescapable prison.
That does not sound fun at all. That sounds not good, but I mean, it does track your record. We all got given your files before you came aboard, so everyone's probably a bit more expected. Yeah, I think that some people are maybe impressed, some people a bit suspicious of you. So I guess doesn't really bother me. I didn't do anything to me in particular, so that's fine by me in a sense, as long as you don't have like a dragon or something aboard your ship.
Just a little one.
Everyone just looks at Atlas, I am just like,
Like looks at you, Atlas. Yeah, that's a funny joke. Yeah, cool. All right, this way. We'll take the elevator down to the bottom, and he leads you for the left. You kind of came up in before, scan the hollow strap, and then he takes you down to one of the lower levels. And he kind of like leads you through, and like this. It's like, I would say it is equivalent to, if the Chimera is comparable to a family car, this is equivalent to a cruise ship. Like, it is unbelievably big. Like, and there is people running around, people running terminals, people all over stations and sections. Like, there are multiple you have one big engine. This thing has like, it has like multiple engines all over the place. Like, it's all like the sheer ins and outs are insane. As he kind of like leads you around, and he shows you he's like, and this right here is the thing that kind of powers us the whole way through. And he taps the actual the main starshift drive, and he's like, this here can take us up to probably 4 sectors at a time, and then paired with the main engine itself, we can go probably faster than any of our ship ever been on. Luckily you can't really feel it. Artificial gravity, artificial pressure, you won't even notice the G's, but believe me, without that you will be slamming into that back wall.
And there's no way of turning off the artificial gravity here.
I mean, if the life support fails, yeah, but you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, hopefully that'll not happen. Cyrus is probably gonna like study the engine a little bit just to see like what he can notice is different about it. If it's just bigger, if it's got like different components that he recognizes or doesn't recognize, which he could look at later.
Probably gonna be like an Arcana check, I would say, or you could even do intelligence check with your proficiency bonus because of your engineering training.
That is a 16.
16. Yeah, you get a look at it. I mean, it's an impressive marvel. I mean, although like it's huge, he talks about how the thing's incredibly fast, and it's probably faster than the Chimera, but the trade-off is the Chimera is light and small, so the engine of the Chimera doesn't have to be anywhere near this big. This thing is like comparable to a small dwarf planet, in size. Like, there are thousands of people aboard this ship, living comfortably and, working comfortably as well, and not even taking account the cargo, anything like that as well. So yeah, there's plenty of thrust required to get this thing moving. But the good thing about space is that there's very little kind of pushing against it once you're in that orbit in deep space and that zero gravity and no atmosphere. So it doesn't have to work super hard, but getting in and out of atmospheres, this thing is clearly geared up to, you would say, like a dreadnought. Sorry, it's not really intended ever to enter an atmosphere. It's meant to get think like a crew, like a actual aircraft carrier is probably the best relation to that. It's like they're supposed to get close. Same with like cruisers and frigates. Like the biggest vessel you can think that probably would comfortably go in on atmospheres would maybe be a destroyer, but even still, that's probably pushing it. Any of these big large vessels, they're more planets than actual things you have to use to go from point A to point B. They are very much something to carry you through in that sense. But yeah, obviously a lot of the engine as well, a lot of power is needed for the weaponry. The thing is outfitted with, some pretty punchy weapons if it's this size. It could probably, do a lot more damage output than the little itty bitty Chimera can do. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, you get a good look at it. The concepts are more or less the same as your engine, it's just on a bigger scale.
Okay.
But yeah, and he takes you all the way through. He shows you where the escape pods and stuff are, and kind of shows you all the goodie works. He probably shows you a little bit the crew areas, like mess holes, a couple maybe a barrack or two, just to show you kind of how the ship kind of works and things like that. Maybe shows you the cargo bay, which currently is mainly empty apart from extra fuel, a lot of mana coils, and some extra ammunition and things like that. Couple of ships here as well in addition to yours. This is where the Chimera is kind of being stored, but there was obviously a few smaller vessels that they can also make use of. But he's like, and it should be no problem, but these are good if you need to go somewhere a bit smaller. But Sentinel Station's got a dreadnought dock, so we should be able to dock directly with it. And yeah, once he kind of concludes the tour, he will bring you back to the Chimera, and it's like, well, if you need anything, give Maximus a call, and he'll make up some strange thing for you to say. But he's pretty good. He gets a job done one way or the other.
I do miss having a ship AI.
You say that as you step back aboard the Chimera, I assume.
Technically, we still have
Yeah, 4.
5.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Yeah, sorry, let me correct that. I miss having a ship AI who functioned without weird glitches and shit. Well, not so much weird glitches as their personalities. I'm not saying that it's not, extremely fitting for our group to also have weird-ass AIs, but, Parna was just so helpful,
Well, she wouldn't have been a AI anyway if we had kept her as a Brian, so
yeah,
we were gonna lose that at some point.
Funny, isn't it? She used to manage the whole ship, and now she won't even do her own dishes.
We didn't visit the chief.
Yeah. We're probably allowed back on, right?
Yeah, you can go back. The chieftain was there. If you could have spoken to him in the actual main thing, it's up to you.
We don't need to call one of those little goblin guys. I'm sure we can find our way. Owls have a built-in sense of direction. I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere.
Wouldn't that be based on, like, poles or something? Like planetary stuff? Does that work in artificial gravity?
Yes, we'll find out.
God.
Immediately starts walking in the wrong direction.
She's also wrong. It's pigeons. Owls don't have anything like that. But she's confident.
So you just gotta. What are you trying? You're trying to find where the chieftain is?
Yeah, she's trying to get back to like the place where we were before.
Trying to go back to the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy enough to navigate to. It's the ship is like signposted and stuff.
Yeah.
You make your way back to the elevator. You head back up to the barrage
Atlas
cathedral.
reading signs like, see, I told you. Owls have a natural affinity for this.
You get in the elevator. Press a button. It appears you're trying to access a level.
Isn't that what everyone getting in an elevator does?
Yes, however, most of them do have a prerequisite pass on their holoship. You are guests and lack this at this time. You are trying to go where exactly?
The bridge.
The bridge? Marvelous. You were just there recently, I believe, with High Admiral Bragus von Tuskenbane, first of his name, last of his name. Indeed. Is the intention to see the High Admiral?
The last of his name thing is still throwing me.
High Admiral Bragus von Tuskenbane, first of his name, last of his name, has probably good reason for that to be his title. You would have to ask him personally. Not my place to give out that information.
I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory. He's either not having children or not naming them after himself.
Both of those could be a possible outcome.
Anyway, we're trying to see the chieftain.
Ah, the other guest. Yes, Chieftain Kino Traklau from the Amalgamate. Yes, they are currently actually in their quarters. They would not be on the bridge. Would you like to go to their quarters instead?
Yes.
Perfect. They are on the upper regions. You also have some room set aside in the main ship if you would prefer to sleep there instead of aboard your smaller vessel, however it is your own preference. Are we all aboard?
Yes.
Yes.
Apologies. Please reply, all aboard, pip pip cheerio.
All aboard, pip pip, cheerio.
Away we go! The doors close and the lift begins to rise.
Why do I feel like Pip pokes his head out from behind Asher's
He's
hair?
like, Pip Pip is like, what? Is that me? What you calling me for?
Yeah, you...
I guess all AIs are just a little wacky, huh?
Seems to be the case.
Unless they're giant sentient brains. Which in itself is a little wacky.
I assume you're just taking the five of you, you're leaving the rest of your crew safely aboard the Chimera?
Yep.
Cool, yeah. Eventually, the lift comes to a stop and the doors open. If we continue down the hallway to the right, you will find the chieftain's room is the third door on the left.
Follow the directions.
Turn right. Go down 3 doors on the left. There's a door. No labels or signs.
We should probably knock, right?
You knock.
Yeah.
You can't just
knock.
walk straight into someone's not bedroom.
You hear a bit of movement from the inside, and then the door slides open with a hiss. And you see standing there Chieftain Kinoshak. Hello again. How was your tour of the lower levels? Please, come in. Do not rudest linger in doorways with the 5 of you. And they step aside, gesture into the room. You see they've got quite a nice space. probably only a level or two down from the main bridge itself. Quite a good view over the actual main like deck, in a sense, of the actual top half of the ship. They have a like bedroom kind of set to one side, which is like kind of tucked out the way, but the main space here is like an actual more like a lounge relaxation space, small coffee table, a couple of sofas, very much kind of what you'd expect of more like a diplomatic kind of like lounge to have people and things of that nature, probably set aside for high-ranking members of the amalgamate, or representations like this who maybe need to be taken on for some reason via military vessel to certain locations. Please, have a seat. I was about to have some tea if you would like to join me.
Sure.
Let me put on a larger pot, and they go right back to the little small kitchenette that they have, and they like decant out their like initial one into a large version. It's kind of like an ornate looking like metal teapot, almost like a big large handle over the top of it, very like Japanese tea ceremony almost in a sense, but like a lot more rough and ready. Definitely not like that beautiful ornate kind of thing, but like that big, like it's like big soup pot with like spout.
Big soup.
And you see they put some like leaves in there, top it with some more water, and then put it back on the heat.
This is Cyrus,
Embarrassment.
by the way. You did meet him before, but he was dead.
I was the guy with the horns.
The Asimar of the Lorien lineage. What is
Yeah,
the reason
that
for
was-
the change?
So you're, you know the way the brains were popping up in the council chambers?
Yes, I saw the one that we believe had jumped. It was summarized. It was in one of you. I assume it was in yourself.
It was. I died.
Oh, my apologies. That is quite a trauma, but you are alive again.
Yeah, it sucked, but my group were able to fix me.
That is quite a miracle. In absence of the gods, I do have to say, very impressive.
Yeah.
Not like a complete absence of them.
Just on that note, here you go. He will offer. Volgir will offer out cake.
I think you were given the chieftain was in the bridge, so they had it already back in the bridge. They asked you about like where it's from. But the chieftain will instead offer you all some nice tea. They'll pour it in little cups, kind of go around and join you like sitting in the lounge and just, like, so what is it you have come to see me for? Would you like to discuss your intentions, plans? I understand that you have not won over most of the council. However, I do believe that you have probably more experience than we would have given some of us credit for. And I feel like you hopefully will be able to swing the rest of them to fully understand the severity of the threat that you have perceived.
Just when we get to where we're going, trying to think of a way to say this in a way that doesn't sound like a threat.
Please, just speak
Not
your mind.
coming out with anything. Just watch yourself. Be careful. Be aware of anything weird, anyone acting strange, because it's gonna look really bad on us if you die.
I'm aware of that. I can handle myself quite well in combat if required. I helped organize the Circle peace treaty a long time ago.
It's, again, not to sound insulting, but they tend to go for the mind. Literally.
Well, I hope my mind is either strong enough to withstand them or weak enough to not be of any interest, I suppose.
Atlas glances at Cyrus but doesn't say anything.
Cyrus is like looking at the ceiling. He's like, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, they've incapacitated me before, so it's not fun. I'm just giving you
Not-
FYI.
Thank you for the heads up.
And now we have a cleric who can't handle needles anymore.
Ah, that is strange.
Or squid.
I feel I have a lot in
Spiders.
common with
I don't think the spiders were the illithid's fault. I think I think that was just
The spiders was your fault.
You can't say that's my fault, okay?
It's your fault.
If you were scared when I turned into a spider, you were scared of spiders before that.
No, they were fine.
Well, then you're only scared of very specific spiders, and we're nowhere near that planet, so you're good.
Are you referring to Squall and the mutated creatures that reside there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Circle is quite close to Squall. It is also in the Hill Major. I have been once. It is a terrible shame what happened to the planet.
That I can agree with you.
We are one of the few cultures who are technically outside the full protection of the amalgamate, especially with the recent ongoing trauma and battle with the Draconids. My people are quite isolated and cut off, so I would be, most interested in. You can reach them by vessels of this size, and they gesture to the wall where you can starshift clean through any trauma or troubles most of the time to allow us safe passage to and fro. But I understand I appreciate the Celestials among you and those of you from the Reach. My people in a way are also from there, even if we do not align ourselves directly.
Hey, Cyrus, are you still a Celestial? Like, would you still identify?
I don't.
If it makes you feel
I'm
better,
not
some orcs on Circle, we are. Do you know much of the Ogre system? It is a neighboring system of. It is a neighboring system of where Squall is, a neighboring system of Zephyr. It is where Barna is from. Barna would be the largest of the planets, which is where the gnome and halflings would be from. The Podente Alliance is formed based in there. My people, Circle, we were slightly more, less advanced, but they helped bring us as well a little bit more into the wider scope of things. With that information, we were able to make connections, and we found strength in the amalgamate. I believe that the gnomes and halflings are attempting to do the same now, which would be good. I would love a land where the Draconids would also consider joining us under that umbrella, and we could all be united. I do not know about the ASMR or the Birdfolk. They are, in a way, their own kid and caboodle with the Celestials, and even with the Devils. They have their own fights and wars to worry about. But I do see a galaxy, an expanse where we are all united as one. That is my main hope. The threat that you've described seems to counteract that.
The irony being the threat we're trying to prevent would technically make us all one. Like,
Yeah, but not
really all
ourselves.
one.
But not in the way that is beneficial to us as individuals. I believe there is something beautiful about a kaleidoscope of color. It is very easy to paint a canvas brown, but it is a masterpiece to paint it rainbow.
Very well said. And if we can get the council to agree that the threat that we are presenting, that the Illithid possess, hopefully we could maybe get the Expanse to unite under one banner against them.
Indeed. Did you mention to them as well about the Slad at all? Or is your main focus the Illithid?
I think we tried to compartmentalize it.
I think we may have-
This is the first problem.
We may have briefly mentioned them, but we were focusing more on the Illithid threat.
Well, I hope that this threat that we have to deal with, in an ideal world, they are intelligent, although their methods are not agreeable. The same could be said of the Draconids. I would hope that maybe there would be some common ground, communication to be had. But I understand sometimes that that is not possible.
I think the Draconids need to sort out their own interior conflict before they decide to consider peace with ours.
Oh, no, indeed, I was merely using them as example. I'm talking of the Illithid. If they can be reasoned with, that they are intelligent, there is no reason that we could not negotiate a peace and agreement. Whatever they are trying to do, and the reason they're doing it, it cannot simply just be for animalistic drive or need.
I worry that they're a little too intelligent.
Yeah, their decisions seem to be based purely on intellect and logic. There's not much care for feelings or individuality.
Believe me, I felt the same way whenever I was trying to negotiate with the elves of Kemnor about why the Orcs of Circle should join the Amalgamate. They were the most against us from the start. They believed we were too brutish, probably because how we looked or how we acted. But that is simply our culture. And you could argue the same with this Illithid. If they see us as brutish and brash, maybe it is just because they see themselves as too high and mighty. But they are hopefully able to see that we live just like they do. We breathe like they do.
I think if anything, they see us more like...
Livestock.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the word.
The elves did not see the orcs as livestock. No, that is not... Maybe it is less different than I understand, but that again is why I'm here. To observe, understand, and help back you up in that sense.
But I do love when I asked that one if I could speak to the manager. They just put me right through. That was, kind of funny.
Well, we appreciate you having faith in us, even though I wasn't there to witness the decision. Still not entirely sure how this happened, but...
I mean, you were, most of you was there. More of you than's here now.
Me that's here now is the important bit. Frantically tapping the side of his head.
Technically, that bit's also new.
Well, yeah, but the thought process, the person behind the brain. Do you know what I mean? Essence, soul, person, whatever you want to call it.
They finish their tea and look at you and go, well, it will be a few hours until we arrive. I'm more than happy to continue discussing ethics and theories with you all if you would like, or is there anything else you need to be busying yourself in the preparation with?
No, we just wanted to make sure that we got a chance to speak with you before we got there. We also wanted to give you the pastry as thanks.
It is much appreciated.
For leaving us.
I am happy to be here. I hope that we can help each other achieve great things.
Well, if we both make it out of it, the station, I would maybe like to talk to you more about orc culture. I might have to integrate myself to it.
Of course. But I would not... Again, just because the color of your skin may be green and you have tusks instead of canines, that does not necessarily mean that you are an orc. It is what is inside that is the most important.
This guy is so fucking zen.
When he says it's what's inside, though, you do see Atlas visibly cringe for a second of like, oh no, we've seen that. Don't want to talk about it.
Only seen the inside of his head.
Yeah, the other thing to bear in mind is it's
Seen
what's
it,
inside that counts, which
smelled
basically
it,
means we
tasted it.
We seen it.
Or is Atlas shaking? Or is Atlas shaking her head, thinking Cyrus is a shit a shit person inside? There's nothing good inside there.
Or is she shaking because, we don't know how reincarnate works, and did she have to build him from the inside out? So she's seen it all.
Ooh.
Of course, we had to have the philosophical one, who's obviously going to convince everyone that we need to negotiate with the Illithid.
He has a very level head. He seems to be very level-headed. I think he'll give a good argument if we get him out alive. When we get him out alive.
Big
when we
if.
get him out alive.
Well, I'm going to get back to the ship.
I should check on
Because-
see if she's still.
Days is very emotionally fragile right now, and I think as we left, I heard Sunshine suggesting they play Go Fish. So if we leave them alone for too long, she might shoot him.
She's probably still asleep or half of the night asleep. We should check.
Also, I left a bottle of whiskey in the kitchen, and I want it to still be there when I get back.
It's probably gone.
We will not take up any more of your time.
Please, I'm doing nothing important right now. I'm glad to spend it with company and like-minded individuals. If you ever need me, you know where to find me. I believe that the High Admiral had mentioned you had rooms on this level as well. If you reach out to the AI, they should be able to direct you to your own rooms if you wish to make use of them. They are quite nice, if you ask my opinion. They are this is the diplomatic level. It is quite good. There is I'm unsure how many rooms exactly, but the ship is big enough. If you have crew members who would like a bit of R&R, I know it is strange still being aboard the ship, but it is big enough to feel like a bit of a community. I spent my first couple of hours on here down in the main crew drinking area. I believe it was called something like the gun barrel or something. I don't recall. But the atmosphere was surprisingly cheery.
We should probably
Cyrus
extend the
will-
offer to the rest of the crew.
Yeah, let
I think some of
everyone-
them get kind of cabin fever.
Sounds like a good idea.
I don't know why. I never get it. Something about staying in one room all the time just feels kind of familiar, I guess.
Stockholm Syndrome.
God, my hair is so green screeny as the light fades.
Yep.
Oh well.
Cyrus will start heading towards the Chimera, I assume. with
Head
As
back
they
up.
head back,
Yeah,
Atlas
some
will
of
turn and
those.
be like, I think you need to be more zen now you're an orc.
I don't know, that doesn't quite seem natural.
I
but
mean, he said the elves thought they were brutish. I think the elves thought you were pretty brutish too, so maybe it all works
oh no,
out.
they 100% thought I was brutish.
I would let anyone from the Amalgamate or Celestial Reach make a history check if you want to know about the orcs' general demeanor and expectations.
I want to do that.
Which is
I'm
everyone.
I'm good at history now because I got sent back in time for 7 years.
Technically, we're not from the Amalgamate.
We're from the Celestial Reaches.
But Celestial Reach. The orcs are also from Celestial Reach. They're literally neighbors of the halflings.
Yeah, look at that.
19!
20! I went back in time, bitch!
I'm stupid!
I clicked it, but I don't think it rolled.
That's fine. Just roll again.
A 19 is good for me because I'm stupid.
I like that Barros has Barry Lightshoe in brackets next to his name so he doesn't forget. I like to think that
I also-
Barros
I also
just
got a
has it
20
written on
because-
his palm at all times.
He's tattooed it.
He went and got a tattoo.
With a 15 or
Well-
higher, which is most of you all would know that orcs are... But you would know that the chieftain is not what you would expect. A lot of orcs are that traditional, like, strength is the most important thing in our tribe, and very, that kind of, like, more simple, brutish kind of approach. It is very much that, like,
Vulgar, what the fuck?
yeah, well, you all know a lot about orcs, apparently. Those of you who got the 19s and 20s, yeah, like...
I think this is better history text than we've got on our own races.
Yeah. You would know that obviously the orcs are, they are actually one of the only races that connect outside Amalgamate's reach, just to this in the Celestial Reach. Circle is heavily fortified planet because of that, because it's so distant. Easy pickings for the Draconids in a sense, but it's kind of semi-protected because it's also in the Celestial Reaches. So it makes it an interesting point. The chieftain even mentioned the Peace Treaty of Circle, which is one of the treaties that initially was between the Draconids and the Amalgamate back in the day, because it was kind of picked as a semi-common ground. Like, it wasn't like, super one way or the other, but also still not without intruding into the Celestial Reach too much, because it still was technically Amalgamate related and owned. Volgear for 22, you would know that the chieftain specifically aboard the Amalgamate, this one, they not only penned and headed up the treaty of the Circle Treaty and Peace, but they are currently like the one who is advocating for peace between the Draconids and the Amalgamate, also advocating to have the gnomes and halflings of the like actual Prudente Alliance brought aboard, has made multiple requests to have Amalgamate forces go aid the Devils of Abaddon and help them at Null, has a real focus on that, which goes against everything that traditionally be expected of an orc of, well, that's not my fucking fight, that's not my problem, it's all about my tribe and my ability and my strength, and if I help someone else, it makes me look weak. However, the person who's in charge here, the Amalgamate, is actually not very well liked generally by the orc populace. However, they are kind of seen as a necessity to bridge that communication, and as a result, they are, although representative of their community, they are also so warped and different to represent something that their community is not, just to enable them to have that voice and that connection and that protection. Otherwise, they would probably end up not too dissimilar to the Giants. And, that kind of thing, of a brutish race kind of forgotten about. So in a way, they are, and you would be interested probably to ask about their opinion on things down in that kind of region of space, down in the Vespero Stralis, and, see what they kind of make of that. Because that is something you don't necessarily publicly know much, at least at the top of your head, but an interesting thought.
I will relay information that I know to the group.
Well, shit, this guy's doing our job better than we are. And before we started.
It's a politician.
I do also worry the fact that we've got the guy who seems to be advocating for a lot of peace when we're advocating to
if
peaceful with the Illithid.
If the guy that's pushing for peace calls for war, shit's hitting the fan. Demons run when a good man goes to war.
True.
You make your way back down to the Chimera, and as you you see that the lower doors are all still open, and you can step aboard, and anything or anyone you could speak to, anything you can do. You got a couple hours to kill before you will arrive at Sentinel Station.
Is the bottle of whiskey still on the table?
If you go into the canteen, you kind of see Sunshine is there. It's like, oh, good, you're back. He looks like Astra. Days left.
Left.
She told me to tell you that she was gonna go deal with something. She only maybe left about 20 minutes ago. So she's definitely on the not on the Chimera, but she's on the other ship somewhere.
Okay.
She took all of her guns and equipment and everything. I don't know what her plan is.
Okay.
Well, the guy who killed her dad was definitely dead, so I'm not sure what her plan is from this moment onwards.
She's not planning on shooting me, is she?
She probably would have just waited for you to come back, right?
Not if she thought you lot would stop her?
Did it sound like she wanted to be alone?
Insight.
I don't know.
Sunshine?
To be honest, she just told me. I was like, "Where you going?" And she was like, "Doesn't matter." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then she left. So.
Okay.
Why are men so terrible at asking questions?
Asha's probably going to go into a separate room, probably her own room.
Sure.
Reach out to Days, with sending,
Burning those spell slots before we get to the station. I'm just saying.
It's fine. You could be
There we
injured
go.
for a while.
That's better.
And say, hey, hey, hope you're okay. If you need me, let me know. Also, where are you?
Also, where are you? Are you killing someone?
I'll be back soon. at Dueling Platform Omega.
She does like fighting out her emotions, so you know.
And would she be like in what's up? Not what's up. Hollow Strap distance. She would be. She probably just message if you need me to bring like a Cyrus shaped target. Let me know.
Oh, I just built that. Don't get it all broken.
You prefer it if it had more bullet holes in it.
See, like, this is like, receives the message, but she doesn't reply.
Okay,
So you left your own red.
it's fine. She knows she needs to go.
Her
through
dad
shit.
just died. That's-
She also did just say that, like, the AI said, "Does anybody want to duel me?" And Dia said, "I might take you up on that." So
Yeah, she's all good.
yeah, so you have a couple hours to kill. You know, you have a little chit chat with your crew. If you offer your crew more luxury quarters, which are available to you, pretty much all of them will take it except for Fizz. And Daze is not there to give an opinion. Fizz is like, actually, I think that I've got some work I need to get done on the ship, so I'm going to stay here and just get that done. And so part is like,
Inside him. I incite that
okay,
little man.
inside him.
Cyrus, we do not want your assistant left by himself on the ship again.
18.
He's got some work to do.
He's
It's
his own person. I can't control. I told him no more bombs on the ship, and he
Or
said,
in us.
"Got it." Or in us.
If
and
I'm
he
on the
said,
ship,
"Got
there'll be
it."
no bombs in you. Did I remove the bombs from your head? I don't know if I removed them yet.
No, because we don't
haven't
trust you
removed them
to.
Okay.
Where are you putting bombs?
Hmm?
Where are you putting bombs?
And where are you
No, I never said
getting-
bombs. You
and
said
where
bombs.
are you getting the bombs?
The black
I am,
market.
I am asking you now. Where are you putting the bombs?
Well, I have no bombs. I have no bombs to put anywhere at the minute.
What are you planning
going
on
to
putting
make
places?
Make bombs. That's a good idea. I could stop buying them and just buy the ingredients. I'll be
You're
Okay,
right.
making
so-
bombs on the ship.
So once they have a nicer ship, I'm meant to like get this ship,
Yeah.
and I want you to know that if when I get the ship, if there is a single bomb or a homemade device or basically anything you've made that I don't like,
Yeah.
it will be going up your little kobold asshole.
That will be quite difficult. It's very little. And the things I make are generally quite large.
Yeah.
I don't think she cares.
She'll find a way.
Like, there's no bombs on the ship. They cook all the bombs away, remember?
And I would like it to stay that way.
That's fine.
And you would like your asshole to stay the size it currently is.
Yes. That would be the ideal, really.
Okay, then we're in agreement over what should be
The
happening
hesitation
here.
there was questionable.
He thought about it for a
You
second.
considered it.
He was like, how would my life be with a different sized asshole?
Like, going to the bathroom would be a lot more efficient. Wouldn't take us long.
Asher will probably go for a nicer room, but she'll send the room number to Daze.
Booty call.
They already sleep together every night. That's why you have your own room.
You can booty call someone who you already sleep with as long as you don't live in the same place.
Yeah, true.
And even then, like if you were in here on your computer and I sent you a text like come to the bedroom, you'd probably go. Like
That's just a booty call at that point, though.
I feel like that's a booty. If I call you, that's a booty call.
Just like
Cyrus?
yelling from the upper room. Booty!
Come in here and have sex.
Cyrus is going
My-
to take
my
a swig
sis-
of whiskey.
My
and start
sister once had
helping
a
Satarnik clean
my
the
sister
room.
once had a coworker whose first language was not English. Accidentally call her and be like, "Oh, sorry, I booty called you," and she was like, "No, you butt dialed me. Those are different things."
Maybe it
Maybe
was
she
like,
did
I
booty
booty
call her.
called you, unless.
Unless
You
kidding, unless
you go to help Sapana with her room, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, Cyrus. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take up the offer of the other room as well."
she's gonna trash that place.
That's not my problem.
She's
This is
hoping
my
they have
problem.
housekeeping.
I'll see you when we get there. I'm gonna go relax, and she just leaves you to tidy her room, and she'll go to the nice diplomat quarters.
You probably hear, like, through the door, just, this is what I deserve. I technically did this for her.
Before Asher leaves, she'll poke her head in the doors like, that's weaponized incompetence.
Butter the toast,
sorry,
eat the
what?
toast, shit the toast.
And Volgir will pop his head around the door and go, you know you can pay other people to do that for you, right? And then he'll just walk off.
She'll turn to Vulgar. He'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Weaponized incompetence?
I feel
what
like...
does that even mean?
Atlas with her Atlas in the common area with her feet up on a table, like, I'm not helping you clean your room just because I reincarnated you.
It's not I don't need you to help me clean my room. Do you want to help me clean your god's room?
She's not my god. She's a lot of people's god.
You carried her on your back for months.
Years, and exactly, I shouldn't have to do any more.
Comes out carrying like 7 plates, 2 cups, and like several pieces of cutlery balanced on one thing. This is fucking ridiculous.
Oh man, she stole my night owl mug. I was looking for that.
Loads up dishwasher, turns on dishwasher, goes back into room, pulls out more cutlery and plates, puts in sink, goes back in.
I like to think that every single mug Atlas owns has some kind of owl-themed pun on it, and this is like a family issue in her house, you know? All the mugs they own are owl-themed puns.
Hope they're dishwashable. Dishwasher machine-able.
Dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, my calves was showing.
My grandma gave me a pair of rotary beaters that were a wedding gift she got, and I tried to find out if they were dishwasher safe and found out that they predated the dishwasher.
Were they?
I had that with a
I don't
cousin.
know, because they didn't think to mention, hey, the thing that's going to be invented in like 5 years, you can put it in there.
But did you test it?
Yeah, they've seemed fine.
We had a cousins thing, and like one of my cousins is like 12, and she decided to stick the like 5 generations plate set in the dishwasher, and needless to say there was a very angry set of adults
I kind of live by the rule of like, if something isn't dishwasher safe, I'm just not gonna buy it, because like I'm not gonna use it if I know I have to wash it by hand. We had ramen a few days ago with bowls that are iffy in the dishwasher, and they're still sat by the sink waiting to get washed. Like,
It'll happen in a week.
So that's what Cyrus is doing. I'm gonna go make myself a drink.
Sure. Yeah. Eventually, I think the only one with point of interest, Astra Days would eventually come to your room. She is a little bit beaten up. Would be a fair conclusion. She's got like a few little like bruises kind of developing, like a couple of scuffs here and there. Looks like she's been in a fight. Hard to tell if she won it or not.
you should see the other guy's situation.
And you know, she comes in and she's like, "Oh, good."
Yeah. She'll put her down onto a chair and start like tending her braces and any cuts or whatever.
She kind of like lets you fuss over her. She like, you know, doesn't really, you know, push the point. She doesn't make a big deal out of it. And, you know, she just kind of like lays back, like lays down. And she's like,
Did it help?
I think so.
Okay. There's always Cyrus if it didn't help.
I feel like Atlas would be upset if I killed him again.
I mean, as long as we don't outright, and then we can just bring him back, like, easy, and then you can go again, you know.
Are you okay? I feel like you offering me to bring your brother to the brink of death and then back again, just to bring him back to the brink of death, is really not like you.
I'm okay. I'm just trying to get you to smile.
Okay.
You might want to burn some incense.
What did you do?
No, it's just.
What did he do?
He farted so badly. He's gonna gas out the whole room.
Don't mind us. Go about your business, folks.
I can't. The person I was role playing with, he just turned into a lightning bolt.
My head.
I'm okay.
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 But yeah, Days will, just enjoy being looked after a little bit. Anything else any of you would like to do? There's the gun barrel, the pub on the Thunderhead Tavern, if you want to go check that out at all. Or you could go find the Finn, the GIF weapon master, and have a look at the guns. Or you can simply, press and hold space and initiate the skip cutscene, fast travel, and, get to Sentinel Station.
Does anybody want to go to the gun barrel? I can't look at any more dirty bed sheets.
I was just about to go there. You're welcome to join.
Yeah, sorry.
Has anyone seen Disney's Atlantis? I hope so.
Yes.
So you know how they start off with like the massive ship with tons of crew, introduce their like several zany characters, and then immediately kill off the entire ship bar those zany characters? That's just what I think this is leading to.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's me with like every
Or
film
it's like,
ever. And
we've
it's
got a
like,
ship of 500 men, and then like within the first 10 minutes of the movie, it's like, never mind, we've got these 7 guys.
Sound off, who's not dead?
it's what I've noticed about every Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park films. It's just like, yes, we're going to introduce you to these 7 people. Who are those 3 that are just running? Oh, they're all dead.
Don't worry about it. I saw a video the other day, and it was like Jurassic Park's lawyer getting the call, and he's like, reopening the whole park. Yeah, it's just last time a lot of people... Yes, I don't... No, I think the public still remembers that a lot of people died like 2 years ago.
Have you at least decided to move the No, on the original site, next to the R&D? Okay.
See, I would still totally go, though. You know, like... I've seen the film, I know it ends badly, but I'm still gonna go.
I think that's my toxic trait too. If they open Jurassic Park, I'd still go.
Yeah, like...
I just take out the life insurance. It's all good.
Yeah, and Mary's just like, yeah, well, it just moves up the wedding, pulls out the life insurance, just like, off you go, have fun.
I just love that they were like,
good.
this
Look it
is
up
why
on
we
the-
shouldn't create dinosaurs, and everyone who watched Jurassic Park was like, oh, what if we did, though?
It's just Mary's going through the life insurance. It goes, are you planning to visit Jurassic? No. He just got airdropped there for some reason.
Are
We
you
don't
planning
know
on
how.
visiting Jurassic Park? No. Ryan stood by the door with his bags packed with like his little dinosaur shirt on, like...
Anyway, yes, I will go for a drink. I will take these 2.
Yep.
I don't even think we've been on this ship for... How many bed sheets have you been going through? How many bed sheets has she
I
got?
think she just put a clean one over the dirty ones. It's like three beds deep, and there's food on it, and there's spilled drink.
It actually looks like it looks Cyrus like she doesn't know how to put the bed sheet on. She's kind of more just like wrap herself in a new one every night.
She's just
I've got
progressively cocooning.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Harry. We've only probably slept in the ship maybe once, maybe twice since she...
Yeah, like a couple of
became-
times.
To be fair,
It's like, oh, I spilt it on the sheet. I'll just go get a new sheet. I'll just lie in this.
to be fair, imagine you just became a person and one of the first things you have to do is fit a fitted sheet on a bed. Like,
Not happening.
nah.
I still struggle to do that, so it's fine.
What you need to do is hold an instructional video course for Cyrus. You just
Have you
need to do
seen
that.
the picture where a woman asked her husband if he could fold the laundry, and it's all the laundry in a neat pile, and then just the fitted sheet in a crumpled ball with a post-it note on it that just says, not meant to be folded.
I'm just imagining Cyrus now trying to do the new sheet as now that he's changed to an orc and just goes, shit.
Yeah.
Right, next one. Shit.
And then
Yeah,
Ash is there behind, is like
but
mending.
Imagine being
mending.
a tiefling your whole life and having to sleep like around horns and then going to bed for the first time without any horns. That must be so comfy. Like just like, put my
Yeah,
head wherever.
Osiris is only breaking like 2 repetitively. You're just constantly mending the one that he's thrown to the corner of the room and passing it back across.
Yeah, so who's going to the gun barrel? Volgear,
Gun barrel.
Cyrus.
Everyone that's not having some fun times in their room.
And by fun times we mean comforting your girlfriend whose dad just died.
That's the
And
definition of
sleeping in
fun.
a clean room because you're a god.
Yep.
Yeah.
The rest of your crew have probably all resided up to their rooms that are just, enjoying them.
I feel like this ends, like the whole campaign ends with Saparna just like ending up starting a cult because she's sick of not being worshipped.
That's the cult.
She's still being
main
worshipped.
mission in life. The cult's main mission in life.
Yeah, but
is
she wants to
clean
be
her room.
worshipped and weighted on hand and foot, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Cyrus will still offer, like, to the rest of them if they want to join them for a drink, because crew.
Sure. I think that you put a little call out. I think Saparna would come down. She's all about saying she's she might as well enjoy life. She doesn't just sit there and do fucking nothing. Durav will come. Fizz will say no because he has important things to do.
Piss the alcohol.
Important things to do on the ship. Jessa will ask if Volgear is coming, and then she'll agree, or they'll agree. Sorry. Sunshine will agree to come down. So pretty much everyone's going to come with you, with the exception of Fizz, and then Daze and Astra are off.
I like to imagine Jessa asking if Volgear's coming, and Volgear's just like in the eye line of the person she's asking, like it's like, yeah, he is.
I'm not, and then immediately turns around and starts speed walking in a direction.
Yeah.
The thing is, she's like,
in the right direction. He is
Of course.
just going.
Is Volgear going to be there?
yes.
I'm coming.
And you
It's
just
like, where is he? Head flips 180 and just locks onto Volgear.
No, Jess's head goes 360. She just. It doesn't stop. You expect it to stop, but it just keeps going.
yeah. You as soon as you
And
say
then
that,
after like a few
Cyrus, all
seconds,
you-
it like springs all the way back around. You hear like like as the spine like.
As soon as Cyrus says yes, that Volgear's coming, you will just hear running
A
from behind
regular
you.
owl can rotate the head at 270 degrees, so it's only a little bit further than it should.
She's just quite flexible.
I will say, Volgear will probably be in the bar in
only
the
a 90
back
meter.
corner, hidden behind a curtain by the time everyone else arrives, because he's legged it. To get
Daze
enough
will.
drinks in him that he can deal with.
Yeah, Daze will agree to come if you ask Daze if she wants to go to a bar. It's like hell yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Astra
Cyrus is
probably
still
gonna get
reeling
there
from
first
the
and
heads should not
get
do
the bar
that. Atlas
person's,
is just
water out of
like,
the drink.
all Alan can do that. It's just like really bad for your neck.
No, there's limits. And the last time that somebody did it to me, I was carrying you away from an enraged tower, and you turned your head to face me while I carried you from the back. It was weird. Stop it.
Look, you think my head turning too much is weird. I think your weird little fleshy lips are weird. It's you know,
did this to me, not my
you
fault.
had weird little fleshy lips before.
I agree.
Yeah, but no,
it
I've
is,
got
it is
protrusion.
strange. It is strange that you cannot look at your own back.
What do you do if there's like a bug on your back? You just like reach down there blind?
Use the mirror.
Who
Well,
needs a
someone
mirror?
else.
You can simply look down your own back. If someone is approaching me from behind, I can simply observe them.
You can hear them as well. You don't have to look at them.
I can make direct eye contact with them as they approach you from behind. It is a useful skill to have.
Or you could just turn your body.
Also, I have like no idea how
It's not
other
necessary.
races raise kids, because like, if you can't turn your head all the way around, how are you keeping an eye on them? Like, if
Yeah, I
my
think
mother
Agra
couldn't
would
turn her
benefit
head all
from
the way
that.
around, I would have got up to so much mischief as a kid. And I already
That
got
I
up to a considerable amount of mischief.
That I definitely believe.
as you all make your way down to the gun barrel. The gun barrel is the only drinking hole aboard the ship. It is nestled just off the main munitions ring, and is dangerously close to the venting shafts of one of the main weapons of the ship. You see there's also like hazard warning painted on the walls and that kind of as you get close. You step into what was once probably some kind of housing for a missile, somewhere where some could have been stored. You see the walls are all reinforced with blast shielding. The whole bar itself hums with the vibrations of the ship's engines. The back wall is still black with scorch marks from whatever once was in here was launched. It's been patched along in place with hull fragments. The lighting here is low. It actually seems like the red emergency lighting has been piggybacked on here to be on all the time, and there's a few sputtering neon signs shaped like crushed flintlocks, which are kind of illuminating the room in this dark red glow. As you kind of step inside, you see there is a clientele of everyone who works here. You see, off-duty crewmen kind of from all over. You don't see any high-ranking individuals here. This seems to be where most of the lower-ranking individuals kind of make their way. You imagine the officers and anyone like that probably has a nicer little place to gather for drinks, whereas in here it is very much rough and shambles and that kind of thing. And as you kind of take in the room a bit more, you begin to wonder just how much the officers even really know about this place, because you see people drinking. And there's no glasses. They're drinking from spent shell casings, but big ones, the size of pint glasses, where these huge, big, fucking several millimeter caliber shells have been used. And you kind of see there's a very limited menu, and as you kind of get to the door, there's a gif there, arms crossed, and you see he's got he probably is on like a corporal or something like that in his rank, and he's like, well, look what we've got, some new people here. What you doing? Before we drink?
That was the plan.
Oh, all right. You snitches?
For what?
I know.
I would like to say that we have been called many things. I think the one thing we might not be is snitches.
All right.
Except on ourselves, oddly enough. We admit to a lot of shit we probably shouldn't admit to.
No, you admit to a lot of shit.
People start asking me questions and I panic and talk about terrorism.
Yeah, but don't do that.
I know, but then I start thinking about how I shouldn't talk about terrorism, and then I'm thinking about terrorism, and then I just say terrorism out loud.
They'll be too busy arguing with each other to snitch on anything, so...
Yeah, I kind of get that. All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, make yourself comfortable. Don't cause any trouble, or I'm gonna have to come throw you out the fucking airlock. Right?
Right.
You should have seen the fucking look on your face. Get in there. Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Ushers you in and then close the door behind you. You see, as you kind of get a proper look around, there is a some speakers set up against one wall, and they're blaring some kind of wartime shanties. It seems like there's a lot of pipe organ, raucous drums, the occasional something accordion kind of played through, the odd string instrument, and every now and again the crew who are all gathered around begin and again this being humming or singing along. Some of them know the words, some of them don't. But everyone's just kind of here drinking, kind of forgetting themselves a little bit. Something that catches probably Asher and Atlas's eyes first, behind the bar, which is kind of being served right now. What time of day is it? It is kind of early. So yeah, behind the bar, there is a plaque, a brass plate that you guys see, and it reads in common, in memory of those lost in Bay 9. May your spirits burn brighter than your ignitions. and behind the bar is a dwarf. It's actually you tending the bar at this time. And he like is just you kind of see he looks like he's seen some shit. His beard is actually half gone. It's been like you see his face is covered in these burn marks like down most of his like kind of like his upper cheek to like lower jaw past that, but he still has a full mustache and then the upper half of his beard kind of like overlaid on it. And it's kind of like been grown to sort of cover what he can of the burns, but not nowhere near enough to hide them. And he doesn't have a traditional left arm. It looks like it's been cut off at the elbow. And you see that there is a mechanical replacement. You can't get a good look at it. You can see there's like metal kind of from the bar, but he's doing everything he's doing with his right arm.
No, this is my kind of fucking bar. Cyrus heads straight for the bar.
Yeah. All right then. Looks like we got some fresh meat, eh?
Just passing through.
Hey, some celestial lot, some homeworlders. Good to see you, lads. Drinks on me. Nice to see some nice dwarves aboard. Hey. Call me the old barrel. He leans forward, puts like his right arm on the bar and then his left arm over the top. And you see his left arm where it has been severed. It looks like it's a cannon, effectively, where like it doesn't have like a claw or anything useful. It looks like he's just got a gun barrel attached to his elbow.
I am legitimately going to ask here, have you made the cannon dwarf from the YouTube videos?
I don't know what that is.
You don't reckon? Okay, that's fine. There's a board game making person on YouTube that literally has a character that's named Cannon Dwarf.
This guy's he's called Old Barrel. This is his nickname.
I'd
Anyway.
ask the question.
Don't know what you're talking about.
My question is the gun barrel based on where the bar is, or is it based on the barman?
I mean, you look around very clearly. Once at one point, this thing was used as maybe it looks kind of like you're in like a torpedo bay, like in a sense, like that's the kind of vibe you get. Like, but it's clearly not been reloaded. Like instead of it's been repurposed.
How
Oh yeah,
many
but
of us are
then
there? How many of us? So there's
there
plus
is
5.
a fair fucking few. Yeah. There's a 5 of you, Jessa, Dees, Sunshine, Saparna, Durlf. I think that's it. So I think there's 10 of you in total.
What's on the menu?
Cheap.
Good question. I mean, got 3 real regular drinks, you want to call them that. You have a plasma leak. It's basically just absinthe. Black powder brew. That's from some coffee grounds that we had that we distilled after adding some yeast into them. Tastes kind of like a stout, strong. There's the core injection, which is well, it's a little mix and match of whatever spirits we could find on our last, offshore leave, and a little bit of just a little bit of fuel kind of mixed in there as well, just to give it a nice kick.
Well, we haven't, and he like points around the group.
These opts for a plasma leak. Durlv and Jessa both go for
Did you say
the
fuel?
black powder brew.
Real fuel?
Saparna goes
I
for the
will-
core injection as the sunshine.
I will look at the dwarf
Black
and-
Bray.
I will look at the dwarf and just go, what do you recommend?
For you, core injection's good.
I'll have one.
Sweet. Starts racking them all up.
So that's 3 core, 1 plasma, 2 of the
Black powder.
black powder. Barros, what you having?
I can't decide. Get me all 3.
Alright. I like the way he thinks.
I like that idea. That sounds good. Go for it. You're not speaking.
So we got 3 plasma. I'm doing it in my head. We got 3 plasma, 5 core, 4 black powder. Atlas, what are you having?
4.
6 core. Did I get yours, Astra? Black powder.
I like Ryan's working this out. Harry's probably like, yeah, I've got this already memorized.
Yeah, probably.
Cyrus,
Cyrus
you're back
will.
into work mode, haven't you?
Cyrus will have a core as well. Fuck it.
Alright, sounds good. He racks up 17 like old shell casings, and you see he begins to pour them. The plasma leak actually glows kind of green in color, and has this like real aniseedy smell to it. The black powder brew, it has the viscosity almost of like warm custard, like it's a little bit thick. Almost tar-like in color, like it's very, very dark black, like off brown. And as you smell it, it smells kind of like bad coffee, but also a little bit like blood, like that smell of iron, like metallic-y kind of like taste. But that could just be the shell casing it's in. And the core ejection,
the Nanny McPhee medicine vibes.
Yeah, the core ejection you see is 2 bottles which look like they are some kind of cheap like rum or brandy-esque, like poured into it, into the actual flask, topped up with a splash of something that comes out of effectively a jerry can, just topped up. And then for good measure, he like literally takes a blowtorch, just like over the top, and then like takes a towel and pats them all out again. And he's like, if you don't, do that, it'll kill you. And then he like slides them all over. Like, that's totally safe now. It's all good. For all those, None of you are crew, right?
We're a crew.
Aye. 2 of you dwarves though. So they are all good. You pay in just credit, just regular old chits.
We have untraceable if you prefer.
Untraceable works. Call it 5 gold if you got it.
Cyrus will get 5 gold.
Takes 5 gold. Fantastic. That'll buy us a few more balls for more core ejections whenever we get the Sentinel. Cheers all. And he pours himself a drink, then throws it back. Oh, I shouldn't have burned it off first. Fuck. Oh. He like is coughing in himself.
Rogier will just follow his lead and down.
Yeah. Throw it back. All these drinks burn on the way down. They are like not pleasant. They're not nice drinks. These are drinks to get you drunk.
As soon as you take your shots, Volgir will just be in the corner like, that'll put some hairs on your chest, you young bastards.
I feel like
Atlas
Ash is there for a while trying not to throw up.
Atlas is technically older. I have a new body, but it's only a day old.
Yeah, I don't know if legally you can drink.
Oh yeah. Volgir will hold up.
You
just
probably
like,
get a bit
yeah.
of a head rush, Cyrus, because you're
A baby.
brand new liver, brand new
Fresh face
everything.
liver.
You've no tolerance, really.
Cyrus just gets blown, and he's like, oh fuck, tolerance!
It's quite
Did you-
literally when like you haven't gone out on like a big sesh since your uni days, and then you go out on like a bachelor party, and you're like, oh fuck, I used to do this.
Did you say the bartender was a dwarf as well?
He's a dwarf.
Was
Yeah,
just the
it
guy
seemed
next-
like he let you and Daryl drink for free. He didn't seem to charge you guys.
Fair. I'll just go. I'll grab the 3 empty glasses, like the 3 empty shell casings, mine, the bartenders, and the other dwarf next to me. I'll pull out my dwarven whiskey we got off the ship. I'll pour a shot each and go, think you'll appreciate this, and hand it out.
That sounds great to me. Hope you don't mind if I commit a little sin. You see, he takes his like gun barrel, he twists it, he picks up a handful of ice, drops it in, you hear, and then he just turns it upside down and just like deposits some like shavings of ice just into his drink.
Sylvie did not like the noise you just made. It woke her up and she was very scared.
Oh, so good when it's cold, you know. Oh, God. So fucking hot down here.
Is that all that arm does, or is that just?
It shoots things as well. I can open bottles with it.
He's got a Swiss Army arm.
Yeah, basically. I can't open wine, no, there's no corkscrew. That was
Sorry,
cost
we'll
extra.
find a table.
Yeah, you find a table. It's probably like an upturned like spool that probably once held like a big coil of wire at some point, maybe. And like all the chairs and things like that are like old mop buckets, or you know, like maybe like old like storage crates and things like that have been forgotten about or missed in inventory. You all like, kind of gather around your drinks.
I'll cheers the two at the bar and then walk over.
Yep, they cheers you back and you head over and get settled. While we're all having a drink, I think
drunk.
yeah, I think this is a good place to call for a little break while your characters are all having one anyway. So we'll be right back.
It always makes me think of the Stranger
We're back.
Things bit, where it's like, how was I supposed to know it would take 8 hours? You've been down there 8 hours?
Righty, so you're all currently drinking in the little pub nestled in the in an old like weapons bay, the gun barrel.
If Volgir thinks he's drinking for free, he will be ordering the same shot constantly.
Yep.
And once in a blue moon, he'll pour another shot for the whiskey, the whiskey for the bartender and the other lad.
As long as the whiskey keeps appearing, he doesn't seem to charge you for yours either.
But like every third drink, there'll probably be a whiskey head sent back.
How fast are you drinking these pints?
It's none of your fucking business.
I think Cyrus will, like, for the first few, he'll try to keep up and then just stop.
Sure.
Volgir will start ordering 4 drink, like that's 2 drinks, and start sliding one over to Cyrus.
I think Astra has like 2 and then falls asleep.
I think Atlas drinks 1 and then gets another one and kind of is like, this is really bad. So she's just sort of like taken a full hour to drink like this much of it, because every time she takes a sip, she's like...
After about
Nursing it.
1 hour of drinking, you all feel like a gentle, like, shift in the air. And, like, it was so gentle. Like, you barely noticed it, but it kind of, it almost feels like when a plane, like, you know, suddenly begins accelerating to take off. You feel like the very, like, that little strain, it's like you're almost thrown back for a second, then it just stops. And you get, like, it's something you get used to it immediately. And you kind of hear one of your crew members be like, "Well, it appears that we have gone into Starshift. We'll be at our destination shortly, fellas. I'm gonna go drink some water and sober up just in case shit hits the fan." And he like gets up and heads out and like, you know, that kind of thing. Most people, however, don't seem to be that fucking worried on a ship this big. It's not like these are hand-to-hand combat. They need their full senses around them. It's like, oh, what's that? You know, press a couple of buttons. Yeah, I'll make it work. We'll be fine there, you know.
I mean, he does seem to have a good idea because, I mean, having control of our ship might be advisable considering what we might be going into here.
Not to mention, we're personally going on to the station.
Yeah.
So it's like, look how she just lurches forward and lurches back at you.
As Volgir drinks another one and shoves one at Cyrus. Cyrus, you need to get used to, you need to find out what that body can take. It's a new body. Different to your old one.
I mean,
Stop
if you're,
drinking
not,
like you.
if you're not drinking it, I'll happily take
No, I didn't say I wasn't drinking it. I'm drinking it.
Volgir will order 3 from now on and slide one over to Veros.
These probably just
Varus is
picks up
already
Astra
sloshed.
and is just like, okay, I gotta go let her sleep this off a little bit. We'll be in the diplomatic quarters. If anyone needs us, just, you know, she like taps her wrist and then
What room number?
wait.
In case you don't answer.
5, I think.
Just
Do you think?
once Daisy's out of earshot, I'll go, is it just me or does it suit her? Does it give her some sort of purpose when she actually has something to do that doesn't allow her to think?
Yeah.
Seems a bit
maybe.
more composed.
Sunshine's
Maybe we
like,
need to give her
Sunshine
some
like looks at you,
task.
goes like, Vulgar, I hate to break it to you, but that woman has bunny ears. She probably is always in earshot, right? They're so big, she can hear everything. That's what you told me.
Do I hear a daze from like
you
miles away?
You don't.
Yeah.
But
She's also
Sunshine is
had,
like, he's like, she can hear everything. She's got those big ears. He's like fully convinced. He's on like his 4th drink.
Sunshine.
He's like,
I'll look at Sunshine and go, so Sunshine, I've been finding hairballs. Again. And I'll do a super serious like look at him and see if he cracks at where he's been putting them.
at 20. No, you haven't.
Oh. Wait. Insight. I'm insighting that fucker. Oh! Nat 20 as well!
Oh my god, I gotta check Sunshine's charisma. Hang on. He has a Sunshine has a 15, which is a +2, so you just succeed with the 22.
Yeah. Oh.
He's like, no, you haven't. Sweat.
One single eye twitch.
No,
just
he's like, no, you haven't. You'd never think to look at the engineering wings.
The engineer sunshine.
What?
We need those to get.
I mean, we
Not the
need
vents.
all of the ship. Just
No, I know, but it's not in the engineering. That's where all the paneling is, and the wires, and the hair's gonna get caught. And oh god,
Cyrus,
maybe
that would
that's what Fizz has
explain.
to do.
Cyrus, that would explain why you've suddenly gained a lot of heat down in the engineering department, because it's insulating the heat.
At least now I know how to fix it. Maybe that's what Fizz is working on. He said he had something important to do. Maybe
Also,
he's
have you not
airing the
noticed-
engine.
Have you not noticed the stench?
It smells like burning all the time. A little extra burning fur or hair doesn't make that much of a difference.
I mean, we could just get him a bag of holding, and he can just put his hairballs in there. It's like an
no,
infinite
no,
void,
because
right?
what happens when it runs out of space?
Wait, I've just realised those bags that we got
Little
with these
gift
things
bags.
in them, the gift bags, are they reusable? Or are they one-time use?
You mean
They're
the
one-time
like
use.
mystery bags?
Yeah.
They are like what? Like you pull the thing out and the bag like just stops functioning, so it doesn't seem to.
God damn
Jam,
it.
it's gone.
I was hoping that then maybe we could shove hairballs.
What we need is like a designated fur cleaning facility.
I could just
That
like fill
can
the
just,
shuttle
like-
up.
Don't fill up anywhere. Like
We'll fill anything up with anything.
I mean,
what you do from now on is when you have a hairball, you set it in the airlock above the bedrooms, and will periodically jettison it into the expanse.
Days goes to get into her fighter.
What's
No, that's You've been jettisoning it into the fighter.
Just into the cottontail too.
Maybe not. We have storage containers in the storage facility.
no,
Fill
no,
up
no.
one of them.
On the next stop, we're going to buy you some storage containers. They will stay in the hull. I want you to put them in there. We will periodically throw them into space. That is your solution.
Okay, if that's better for you guys.
It is. Because you're burning the orc alive now.
He likes heat.
He's not used to the warmth. He's not used to heat anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't have that resistance anymore.
I mean, we could just buy him a Hoover.
That too.
I think that he might have filled the Hoover in a couple of days. Have you seen how many hairballs he seems to produce?
Yeah, but
I've got
get
a lot
one
of
like,
mail.
those disposable bags. Then we can just jettison them out of space.
True. Yeah, we're doing that on the next shopping trip.
okay. Anything else you guys like to do or discuss over the next couple of hours? Are you happy to
Drink,
wrap
drink,
up?
drink, drink.
I'm
Drink,
just
drink,
gonna
drink,
long
drink.
rest and sleep off the alcohol.
Ash is sleeping.
Does this count as a short rest of some degree?
Be a short rest, yeah. But I would like if you're drinking a con save to see how you're holding up. If you're resistant to poison, you have advantage.
Drink, Vulgar, you can do that thing where you make me really, really sober. Yes?
Yes. Yeah, you
Right.
just feel really, really hungover.
That's fine, as long as I'm, like, not fucking drunk and I can still fight, then I'll take it. And if that's
I mean,
the case,
I've got
another 10 rounds.
I've got another solution. I will look at the bartender. We need to sober this one up in a couple hours. Have you got
No.
a good
No.
mixture?
No, I want instant sober if I need to fight. Instant.
It's pure
I want to be
coffee.
able to- I want to be
We have
able
a
to
way to
drink.
make people wake up. We need to get straight to action, you know.
Yeah, that one. He'll point. He's our admiral. He needs to be.
An
alert.
admiral. Aye, sir. Of course.
I promoted myself.
You know what, Fairfox? That's mad respect there. Alright,
Yeah,
a couple of hours. Well, I'll get it ready. I'll get it ready. Don't you worry.
You know what?
Thank you
Prepare
very
two
much.
of those just in case.
All right, sure.
Yeah. The two of them need a.
Of course, Volgi, if there's ever the need, I still have this, and I'll pull out the anal suppository resistance to everything pill. I've still got it.
I know you want to use that, but put it away until the time is right. He'll start pushing his hand back like back to the bag
Forcing
of
it
holding.
back in the bag.
Yeah, just like let go. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, I also have this. And he pulls out like the battle milk. I think it might have gone sour, but
What is
Battle
it? What is
cream.
the,
No.
it's battle milk.
Is it Constitution?
Battle cream.
Battle
For drinking.
cream. Constitution for drinking, yep.
I've done a. Oh, I did not do very well. on
Olgier
those
is
rolls.
feeling the effects.
Good
Cyrus, you're
job,
kind of
I
holding your own a
ordered
little
a
bit.
second one.
I
Beros,
think that'll be the feel that he's feeling.
I'm feeling the. Wait,
Beros
one
is
second.
very feeling the effects as well.
1 second.
I'm assuming we're not bringing the rest.
I rolled a
through.
4 and a 5 on that just for reference.
I mean, the rest of the crew were with you, but they're maybe not coming aboard Sentinel with you.
That's what I mean. They're not coming on the stations because, like, if
Yeah.
Saparna is fucked and Sunshine is fucked, we don't want them being drunk.
I'm gonna
in
say
the
this: people who
Sunshine.
are not sleeping, take a short
Alright.
rest. Get some health. Get whatever you need back. Just the point. I've got damage from Cyrus's head monster thing exploding. I don't know. It was something to do with that.
Yeah, the bomb went off in my head.
That hurt.
Saparna
technically
is
a short
totally
rest.
fucking fine. Saparna just been drinking, matching pace, you guys. Kind of like you, Cyrus. Like she's pretty good, just holding her own. Sunshine's like a little bit tipsy, but he's not like fucking too bad.
If I dare ask, what is the owl doing?
Oh, Jess is blackout wankered.
Absolutely blue shirt.
Thank fuck for that.
Has anyone seen Vulgar? Hello. I can't see.
Is she just faced the wrong direction by any chance? Is she 180'd facing the wrong way?
Just
think
the
that-
helmet.
I think the fuel has blinded me. I think I'm permanently blind now.
No, your eyes are just closed.
What? Bright. I can't see. Now it's light and dark at the same time somehow.
I heard Volgir was going to his bedroom. If you hurry, you might be able to catch him. You should leave now.
I must go. Picks himself up, runs full speed into a wall, boom, just falls over.
They'll be safe if they stay here.
Just is Jessa just out
It's
for the
out
count?
cold. And like just knocks
as soon
himself
as that-
unconscious.
As soon as that happens, Volga will go, 3 shots for this man. 3 shots.
I'll take them.
Hey, do you take them? Bam, bam, bam. Daryl is also feeling it a little bit. He's like, oh, this is nice. This is really nice. But yeah, your Saparna and Sunshine kind of hold their own. These wasn't quite long enough to get too wankered.
If anyone who's holding their own, Volga will pour out the whiskey and then he'll pour it out for the 2 that are drinking with him.
Sure.
He'll pour out a shot for everyone and probably finish the bottle at that point. So everyone's got a nice whiskey to finish.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone enjoys the last little bit. Saparna will help Sunshine get the rest of them out once you kind of like reach your destination. Assuming you're not planning on taking any of your original crew with you at all.
I don't think so.
Saparna's sober.
Well,
Fizz
Saparna,
is
maybe.
sober. Fizz is probably... She is not stone cold sober, but she, by this point, after taking Astra back to the room, she probably is pretty sober because she's like she wasn't drinking the whole time. Sunshine's tipsy. Jessa and Durl are pretty drunk, so they're probably not advised to dig with.
I'll drop another like 7 gold on the way out.
Appreciate
Just
it.
some of that.
Hope we're here for a while.
Eros will go up.
I hope so too. If you see a squid,
Kill it.
run,
Kill it.
Kill
run.
it.
I thought you were going to say some
Run.
kind of like, wise saying. If you see a squid, make calamari or something,
Well, if you want
Yes,
to do that,
do that.
Feel free. Feel free. But if you don't think you're gonna do shit to it, fucking run. And if you see a
Alright.
brain, kill that thing, definitely.
If you see anything, kill.
You
If
guys,
you see anything that's not amalgamate, kill it.
Or Celestial. I'm chill.
I meant crude. Never mind.
Anything standard humanoid.
know it. You go rest up for your big mission. Sure, you know you gotta get your heads on straight.
Wiser
Speaking
words
of-
were never said.
Speaking of which, where is my magic potion? I was promised a magic potion.
Ah, you think you
Yeah.
need it?
Yes, they do.
Okay. He rings a bell. Boom, boom, boom.
Volgir is pointing at Jessa for the second one, by the way.
Boys, get the defibrillator ready. And you see they go over to the middle of the room. They wheel out an office chair, like a wheeled computer chair, basically. They gesture for you to come sit down, Beros.
I'll sit down.
You sit down in the chair. They quickly tie you across your chest with like a little bit of like a rope, just to kind of hold you in place. They fully recline the chair back, so you're like laying almost like fully back on yourself, and then you just start spinning you as fast as they fucking can. And you see he comes out from behind the bar, and he like kind of goes forward. He's like. And he starts singing like a little song to himself. He's kind of getting closer and closer. And those of you who notice, you see he's got in his one good hand, he's got like a bottle, and it's probably no bigger than like a beer bottle. It's not like a big bottle. And he takes the cork out with his teeth, and he kind of comes over, and they grab you and stop the share barrels, and he pinches your nose, puts the bottle in your mouth, and just like throws it back. So it's like just like forcing it on your throat. It tastes fucking vile. It tastes like how you imagine cement tastes. Mix that with lemons. It is just the most like confusing sensation. And then just as soon as you finish the last of the bottle, he takes it out of your mouth, he slaps you around the face, puts the gun to your ear, and then you just feel like a discharge of electricity. Make me a con saving throw.
Why do I feel like if this goes wrong, Daisy's running back to Ash like, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up.
19. Okay. You like feel this jolt like go through you, and it doesn't hurt you, but like it's like whoa, just suddenly you're so overstimulated. It's like your mouth feels like awful, like you can smell like burning flesh from where the electricity like jumped through into you, and you're like like you're dizzy coming around, and suddenly everything just goes still. You're like, huh. And yeah, you feel pretty sober. You don't feel like stone cold sober. You're definitely like a little bit unsteady, but like you're not like, you know, anywhere near as drunk as you were before.
Worked.
Of course it worked. I didn't test it.
Right, Volgir, hit me with one of your magic spells. I'm ready to fight and kill.
Maybe later. I need to save them.
Pussy.
Just in case.
The bird next. Cyrus just goes and picks up Jessa.
You just put Jess in the chair.
on the chair.
Okay,
Burning
they tie
smell.
Jessa down. Spin. He goes out the bar. He gets them their bottle. Comes down. Stops it.
Volgir's just in the corner like.
Opens up the throat. Pours it down the unconscious throat. Massages the throat a little bit to actually make sure they swallow. Leans in. That's still breathing. And then charges the arm.
Oh, it's on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I might die.
Yeah, no.
Ash,
I've got Revivify. I've got Revivify with me if I need it.
You see they electrocute Jessa, who like jolts, head like lolls and rolls in the eyes. Hello? 5 more minutes. Nice. And he leans in. They're still breathing. They're probably fine. Pats him on the shoulder. Give him 5 minutes. We'll go again.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll get him up. They'll be fine. Jessa looks bloodied, by the way. Jessa's definitely hurt.
Maybe we
She can
just take.
sleep. It's
Maybe we
just-
just
it'd be
take
nice
them
if she
back
could
to the
walk.
ship.
Yeah. Come on, Cyrus. Let's drag her back.
Cyrus will just over the shoulder.
Yep, sling her up.
So, Volgir, as you're dragging, you're like one side. Volgir is just like sway.
Yeah, you make your way back to the Chimera, or to your respective diplomatic rooms. Get the final bits and pieces ready for yourselves. If any of you who are in the diplomatic rooms look at a window, you would see, as you come out of Starshift, the unmistakable form of the Sentinel Station. You see before you a place that you have not seen in a long time. The Nova Arcane System. Pools of shimmering arcane energy dotting over the landscape. And you see the horseshoe-shaped Sentinel Station as well, which, if you recall, the outer ring is primarily military, and the inner ring is primarily civilian. You see your ship get closer and closer, and it docks right on the edge of one of the horseshoe like ends on the military side, on one of these dreadnought docks. Anyone who is in your assigned rooms or the Chimera's bridge would hear an announcement from the ship's AI, who would say, "Righto, it appears like we have arrived at your destination. Please, when you're ready, make your way down to Access Point Alpha."
Where the feck is Access Point Alpha?
We will lead the way via colored lighting. Follow the color
Color.
blue.
Volgir will.
Ooh.
Can I roll to see if Volgir is still drunk at this point?
Yeah, make a con save.
Because it.
Still pretty. Ooh.
Volgir will. You walk out. Volgir's just like just following lighting, going diagonally from one side to the other.
Yep.
Come on, everyone.
Probably isn't something that should have been done drunk, but sure, let's go.
Cyrus will just like set Jessa down by a wall, open one of her books, and just write "Return to Chimera," and just like set it on their lap, and just be like, "They'll be fine." Just follow the lights.
Thank you, Magic Man.
Atlas moving her away from Wall and moving into recovery position, like drunk etiquette.
Volgir will turn around mid-corridor, look at Cyrus, and just go, "Am I still drunk?"
How many fingers am I holding up?
12.
You're fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Astra, you get
Yep.
shaken awake gently by Daze.
What time is it?
I think it's time for you to go. Like I'm with you going solo.
You can come with.
Sure.
Well, there might be squid though.
That's fine. I feel like they annoy you just as much as they annoy me.
I feel like she needs for revenge.
Don't want you to get hurt.
It's fine, I'm not gonna hurt.
Okay.
Come on, I'll help you put your armor on.
Okay. Asher like sways.
Okay, come on. Let's wake up.
I got it.
Half our party's gonna be hungover.
I feel like she's not even hungover. She's not just fully awake yet. She's just like, no.
All the grogginess.
Yeah. Yeah. Asher will walk down eventually with Daze. probably still booting up slowly.
We need to get you a Scarlet Minotaur.
What's a Scarlet Minotaur?
Kind of like a Red Bull, but, you know, more fantasy themed.
How long have you been waiting to use that one, Harry?
The last 30 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
I appreciate it.
Harry has more creativity in 30 seconds than I do in like 6 months to write a backstory.
But yeah, you all reconvene at Boiling Point Alpha. All of you are here, plus Daze is joining you, because you didn't reference that you want to get Sunshine or anyone else involved, or Saparna. You said Saparna, maybe? It sounds like you're just...
Sunshine,
Should we bring
Sunshine-
Sparna?
I
She
think
might be
bringing
good against
Saparna,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like she's useful, but also like, what if we get her killed? You know?
She's also very
But
valuable.
also is it? Yeah.
Also very
it's-
valuable.
Yeah, maybe we leave her behind.
is
Yeah.
Sunshine. Now,
No,
I'm going to ask a
Sunshine
very
is mentally not fortified.
Yeah, true. Is
We give everybody
I mean-
protection rings, though, of various protection.
why don't we
It's
just
Sunshine.
ask Sunshine to look after Saparna? You've got close combat and you've got like God, but not a god.
I think
The
we
same.
leave Saparna behind.
Okay, Saparna says
Yeah,
don't wanna
leave
risk
them both behind. Leave them both behind, but tell Sunshine and Saparna to stay together.
Hey, it's assumed that they're also protected by the whole crew of the Thunderhead Tyrant as well, so...
I'm just thinking of what happened last time we were here. Or last big ship that we saw, sorry.
I mean, like, as you look out the
Kaboom.
window of the, like, the boarding, like, bed you kind of come to, the outward appearance, the Sentinel station appears kind of as you remember it, normal. It appears to be operating. You see lights, you see ships kind of, like, all docked and things like that.
Are we in the crew? Are we in the captain's quarters, or are we just...
You are down in the, like, a boarding, like, hatch that basically will allow you pedestrian access to the actual system. The station itself is where you've been called to reconvene. Also present is the chieftain. The Orc chieftain is with you as well.
I think it might be worth us, if anyone on this ship can cast protection from good and evil, having that with us.
I don't
Maybe
think
we
it
should
helps
cast it.
protect you until you're like squidded, though, does it?
No, but if we've got a theory that someone is...
If you had
on
it
this
cast
station-
beforehand, it might
It would,
give you benefits on the saving throw.
Well, okay.
yeah, like, if it forces the brain out of you, surely it'll help stop the brain getting in.
Not a mind
I don't know.
flayer.
I don't remember what it was like to be mind flayed.
Mind flayed.
Could we relay to the chief and see if... Or the AI and see if they can summon anyone?
The protection from evil and good spell wards you against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. And if you are busy, any attack rolls against you have disadvantage. It only lasts for 10 minutes. But also you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. The intellect devourer's brain consumption, I would argue, is possession to some level. So you would basically be immune to that for 10 minutes.
So maybe we save it until we know definitely that
That
they are
things might be
present.
coming.
Yeah. It's a little more risky, but might get more use out of it.
Yeah, but what I mean is we keep someone with us that can cast it in case we do find someone. And we help prove to the chieftain that they are on the station.
We know that Astra can do it.
Astra can.
I have it prepared.
Ah, okay.
I'm ready to
That's fine.
pop it out of someone's head again if I need to.
Good.
I am not ready to make a whole new body if anyone needs to. I need some magical oils and a nap first.
I was looking at I forget that Astra has slept as well, so that's why. That doesn't, yeah. Everyone else hasn't slept, so my mind was going, what have we used and what have we not used?
Have you any ideas what we're looking for when we get here?
I think our
look round
first
for anything
port of
that-
call is just to work out what the hell is going on here. Because if it's totally normal, then we have way more issues.
If it's too normal, that might be more of an indication of a problem.
My dad had quarters here because he was stationed out here just as much as he was out on Phalos, so could be worthwhile trying to see if that's still not been cleared out.
Maybe he has records hidden away somewhere.
Or maybe even our old brain friend made use of that while he was here.
Worth a try.
Might be a good place to start.
I will also summon a dragon at this point to follow us around.
sir.
Yeah,
As
there's our
a-
little dragon.
Oh, don't speak so loud.
I will whisper at a slightly lower decibel count.
Cool. If anything, if I act any weirdly, tell
Any
these lot-
weirdly?
any weirdly to normal.
How exactly would you like me to communicate with them? Only one of them speaks Draconic, if I recall.
Well, if that one doesn't listen, then just bite me.
Certainly. If you act strange, I will bite you.
If I act strange like I'm possessed.
Yes, if you act strange like you're possessed and I cannot communicate with the bird,
Bite him.
then I will bite you, sir. To
And
rouse.
I will tell this. I will tell the other three this. That he will attack me
Sure.
If you start acting strange.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
It's like a first warning detection system.
Basically like a fucking, assistance dog.
Yeah. I've got a guide dog, but for Illithid.
You're having a heart attack. You're having a heart attack.
Yeah.
You're getting possessed. You're getting possessed.
Wait. This isn't what I went. Ow.
You guys are at the dock, and you kind of see there is a button to cycle the airlock for you to aboard. Cycle the
Guess we
airlock.
should do that.
For no reason whatsoever, but everyone make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
What goes off like? Just regular.
Just regular old wisdom save. Nothing strange or startling about that, eh?
Oh, I rolled a 3.
Mhm.
These are all great.
I had a look at a 17. I'll take that.
I rolled a 6.
Is this how many
Cyrus,
brains?
we
and
just made you a body!
If I'm panicking, Cyrus is scared, I'm gonna use guarded mind just to automatically succeed
Sure.
that shit.
Okay.
It might be a waste, it might save my life.
I
but
mean,
it's a nat one.
I rolled like pure garbage. I have a +9, so that might save me. Daze is fucking ready for whatever.
Yeah.
She's on a mission.
She
She's
knows
like,
what
if I
to be
can't
driving.
kill the brain specifically that killed my dad, I'm gonna kill every fucking other brain that exists.
See, I'm just waiting to the point where Harry goes, every roll of wisdom. Full gear gets advantage. I'm like, oh shit, it's happening.
Volgir, could you make one for a Dragon as well, please?
Oh no. Well, I could just de-summon him, so yeah. 1 second. What was it? Wisdom, yeah?
Wisdom save, yep.
Oh, he's got better than me, wisdom,
Okay, perfect.
apparently.
Cool. Yeah, the doors open, revealing to you the military side of the horseshoe of the Sentinel station. You see there's a few members of OSEC who actually come to greet you. As you kind of open the door, they kind of look, try to spot a rank, and if you fail to see one. And then Chieftain Kinatrack looks forward. We are here on business with the amalgamate. I believe there should be some diplomatic quarters awaiting me and my accomplices. Yes, of course, sir. We can get you there. If you'd like to follow us, we'll take you out towards the diplomatic level as quick as we can. That would be great. Thank you. And yeah, they begin to lead you off kind of through the militarized area. Everything seems Pretty normal.
We have a problem.
Astra,
Oh, sorry, go on.
what's your passive insight, please?
19.
Cool. Cyrus, what's your passive insight, please?
10.
Okay. Astra, as you're kind of like moving along here, something kind of feels a bit weird. You're not 100% sure what's going on, but it kind of feels like your perception of things is being toyed with, maybe? It's hard to tell. Every now and again, you like see something in your corner of your eye that like looks like wrong, and then you look towards it and it looks fine. Things like that. The rest of your allies don't seem to notice anything different or strange.
Can Astra actively, like, stare at something, trying to figure out if she
Make
can
an
look past it?
Arcana check.
Ten.
The harder you look, the more normal everything seems.
Something's not right.
Hmm?
Something's not right, and that's just not me being a scaredy cat. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, everything seems pretty normal, which isn't what I was expecting.
no, it's like it's like an illusion.
What do you mean?
It's like everything's just being torn apart, but it's being made to look like it's fine. Stuff's shifting. I can see out of the corner of my eye, but when I look at it properly, it's fine.
Can I try and do some kind of insight or...
Sure, you can do an insight check or Arcana check.
Well, you know there is an easy fix, right? We pin down one of these outside guards, cast protection from good and evil. If a brain pops out, then...
I got a 28 insight.
Atlas, you've no idea what Astra's talking about. Everything looks totally fine.
Astra, I'm
Do you
pretty good
think
at
it's
noticing
magical?
stuff, and it doesn't seem very... I don't know. It doesn't seem like an illusion to me.
Is it? You'd say is it a magical illusion? Do you think?
Maybe.
Yeah.
10, it's hard to tell.
Maybe.
I'll give it a shot. I'll dispel magic within 120 feet.
Okay, dispel magic uses a pick an object. You normally pick something.
I will tell Astra to pick something.
Where we're Astra seen it last.
Sure, from the last little shimmer. Yeah.
I'll pick that
Yeah.
that object or that area.
Okay, I need you to make me a spell casting ability check, Volkir.
Is that just a spell attack?
It would be a spell attack. Yeah, it's basically your I see, no, because you're not proficient. It's okay. They're not 20 enough anyway.
It's a modifier is a +2, so
Yeah,
I
the
don't
modifier
know.
+2, but it's fine. So it'd be a level 9 spell you're trying to dispel anyway.
Oh,
Volgir,
Jesus Christ.
you cast it. Nothing happens. Astra, Volgir casts it on what to you swore it looked like a wall which had like blood splattered up it when you on the corner it looked like, or like dirt or debris, and you weren't sure. When you looked at it again, it looked fine. Volgir casts a spell, and it's like, nothing. And as soon as he casts it, you just see like gore splattered up the wall, like fucking everywhere. It's a fucking nightmare fuel. But Volgir like, can't even see it.
I
Like he's not reacted, so he's just like cast it, like, no, I can't see anything. Like, but you just see it, and like after about 30 seconds, just disappears again. You would, Cyrus, also you would see the gore splatter, and Daze kind of squeezes your arm quite tightly as well at the same time.
am I going crazy? Like I can't.
I saw that too.
I seen it too.
Now I feel like I'm going
you guys
crazy.
The
Yeah.
blood and shit on the wall.
What are you
I
talking
just
about?
felt
I don't
so
see
I saw
anything.
nothing.
You guys keep it up. We got to get a move on and get you back to civilian area. You shouldn't be in the military zone for this long.
Look, let's just get back to the quarters and talk about it. Maybe whatever's happening, we could sort out whether it's something with you or more likely something with us.
Yeah, let's get somewhere where we can be semi-safe.
As they're walking, can Asher try and figure out why it's her, Cyrus, and Data seeing it?
That would
know if that's-
probably be an Arcana check.
Okay.
You don't know, Astra. It's something's happening, but it goes beyond your comprehension. If you would be able to kind of even lead us simply to the civilian area if you're in a rush, we can always make our way to the diplomatic quarters on our own times. We have the authority to get there. If that's what you like, that's no worries of me. Yeah, just this way. And the guard leads you through a side door that they were British going to bypass. And you see before you the big market in the center of the station where you guys have been before. You see the long night bar where you had went for some drinks. I think that was where Daze and Volgir had their first big powwow. This is the market where Daze went and bought all of her new clothing. The first kind of proper R&R you guys had whenever you escaped from the Omphalos originally. And you see like the big flickering lights and advertisements for Greasy Phil's ship salvage over by Dock Delta Bravo.
Phil. R.I.P.
Well, if you need any help, sir, and the rest of you, just give us a shout. Diplomatic quarters. Take the elevator up to floor 4. Welcome to the Sentinel station, and the military area closes back up again behind you.
Does it in here look like it's shifting in the corner of her eye?
Something weird. Make an inside check. You want to try to see, peer through the veil again?
Yeah, Cyrus is going to do the same.
Sure.
That's more fucking like it. 28.
Cyrus and Days, you don't see anything. Astra, yeah. Everything, every now and again. Like, it occasionally, it almost looks like all the lights in this place just turn themselves off. But no one reacts to it. No one screams like they would in a blackout. Everyone just keeps busying themselves, going about their business as if they were normal. You kind of see every now and again, like, and nothing like structurally damaging. There's no like big collapse thing or like that. But everything just looks kind of like disabled or off, or you might catch a glimpse of that, like more gore or more like that kind of thing. There's a pile of suitcases near one of like the docking bays that you see that for a split second looks like a pile of bodies.
I'm not saying anything. Are you?
Yeah. Yep. Everything's powered down. I think there are bodies in a corner over there. I know I sound like I'm going crazy. I feel like I am, but...
I feel super good about everything you're saying right now. Just
Is
real
anybody looking at the corner that Astra motioned towards?
Any of your group or any
I'll go look in the corner.
In general.
Oh, no one's really batting eyelid. Maybe every now and again someone comes out and they check some tags and like, yeah, no, this is your luggage here. Just take this here. And they like pass it. And then what you actually see, Astra, for a split second, you see like this individual literally just picks up a body by the belt and by the cuff of the collar and like passes somebody. Oh, thank you very much. And they like carry it like, I'm gonna go to my hotel. Like go off to...
Astra physically like backpedals. Yep, that guy's luggage was over capacity for sure.
I mean, it looks pretty light to me.
Cyrus will go over and just like, if nobody's around, he'll like start checking the bags.
There's like an attendant kind of nearby, but like they don't pay much mind for the first couple of seconds. You like have a little look. Make me an investigation check.
Not 20, 24.
As you're like checking this first bag out, you like put your hand on the handle, and like you wrap your hand around it. It's unmistakably you've just put your hand around someone's neck, and as you like recoil a little bit and then put your hand back again, it feels like a handle.
Asha, you glance at Asha, she looks like she's about to throw up. Like,
Yeah, Asher, for a split second, you see Cyrus just put his hand around like this corpse's neck, like right around their throat, and then like you see he recoils and then grabs it again, and then your vision trickles back and he's just holding a suitcase, and it's like, oh, something fucking weird is going on.
Cyrus will return to the group before, like the tenant says anything, or
Do you take the suitcase?
you put that thing down right fucking
Put
now.
that thing back where it came from, or so help
Yeah,
me, so help
okay.
me.
he will not lift the suitcase.
You leave it, sure. And tenant kind of turns around and it's like, sorry man, I don't think it was any of yours. If you got a pass, I can check for you, but
No, I just. It looks like a well-made case, so I was gonna. I just
The
wanted to
label.
check the label.
okay, buddy, whatever you say. I'll give you like a weird look.
Guys, can we get back to our room? Our room.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Like ghosts, you know? Like, knowing ghosts are real is only okay if you can see ghosts. If you know they're real and you still can't see ghosts, it's just bad.
It's not so much that it's
That's-
ghosts,
you know,
it's
like-
bodies.
Yeah,
That's still bad. I don't like it, and I would like to well, not see it, but know that it's not there. And how
I do think that at some point we need to go pay Greasy Phil a visit.
For what?
Well, because if he's not real, or he is real, or whatever it is, we met him, right? He did work on the Chimera.
Yeah,
True.
but if you're brain, then you remember everything. If it's illusion, maybe not.
That's what I'm saying. I would like to know if we're dealing with a lot of brains and bodies, or it's all just kind of a magic cover-up.
Okay, let's just get back to the room and, you know.
I agree. A lot of you are freaking me the fuck out, to be honest. I think let's go to the diplomatic quarters, maybe try to clear this up. We can also get the communication with the High Admiral and let him know what's going on here.
It's like Atlas of Ewan when we went down to the base there of Squall, and it was just looked perfect, but you could see all the gas and everything every now and again, but more guts and core.
Look, my insight is good enough that I believe you, and my common sense is good enough that I'm smart enough to know that. Sorry, there's a moth up there and it's really distracting.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, it's smart enough to know that something shady is probably going on, but I'm hoping that if we maybe cast some Dispel Magic or even some Restoration on ourselves, then maybe all of us will be able to see it, and it'll make things a lot easier if shit goes down, because how do we fight if we can't see what we're fighting? Everything looks just like it did before to me.
Yeah, well, if a spell this powerful
Like,
is
you're telling me that
being-
was a body. That was just Cyrus looking real upset about a suitcase to me.
Oh no, that was a neck. I felt the bones under
Sir,
my
can you
fingers.
stop flying in front of the light? It's really.
Look, if this is some kind of spell, it must take an awful lot of power or a very powerful person to do it. So, if the Admiral is the person in charge, if we get a read on him, maybe he's the one holding this whole picture up. But first things first, when you get to the room.
You head over to the lift. You to the fourth level 4 as instructed, and the chieftain leads you to diplomatic quarters. Looks that their hollow strap still works and all the doors
just like
and
tell
all the
me if I'm about to
systems.
step in a corpse.
I'll try. Step by step, maybe.
There's a split second, Astra, as the lift doors close before you ascend up, where you see one individual walking through the market. They look like a dwarf initially, and then just as the doors close for a split second, their beard you see just replaced with like long tentacles kind of all around their chest, and then the doors close, you lose sight of them.
Asher has a panic attack in the lift.
Oh, come on, you can't be scared of lifts as well.
Astra, what is it? What
I'm
did you
already
see?
uncomfy with lifts. We can't both be scared of lifts.
What's wrong with lifts?
Why are you scared of lifts?
Okay, if you took the lift that I had to take as a kid, you would be scared of lifts too.
Did he mean the lift we all took to go to the surface of Squall?
Yeah, but imagine you're like a child.
That's fair. You good,
I've been in
Astra?
hell as a child.
No, I'm not. Is that other guide with them, or they're gone, right?
You're
Yeah,
just,
well,
it's currently
it's
just you guys
just
and the
awesome
Titan.
Okay, the person out there was a squid. I
Cool.
think this place is just. I think the person we might have been talking to might have been. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
The
Sounds
lift,
super okay.
lift comes at level. You see before you a little reception desk. You see behind it there's an elf, elven man, dry, dark purple skin.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the diplomatic level of the Sentinel Station. Chieftain Kinotraklau. Pleasure to have you here with your accomplices. We have some rooms ready for you all if you'd like.
Yeah, lead the way.
Of course. Would you like to, we also have a private shared quarters for you all to lounge around in, casual space, and also private rooms to rest in. They're currently all outfitted double beds. Is that appropriate for everyone? Double bed each. Just a quick head count of your group for the six of you, plus your small dragon friend. 7 of you actually, because Dee's with you.
Yes, that is acceptable. We would like to see the communal space first.
Of
I
course.
think.
The communal space is just this way, and they lead you down a corridor with a loaded numbered doors in it. You can have a whole wing to yourself. There's about 8 rooms here available. And then the corridor kind of like ends in like a double set of doors after these 8 doors left and right, which are all numbered. They open that up for you, and you see there's a big communal space. There's like a couple like, like pushy looking chairs around, a couple like nice little tables, things like that, a little like bar up against one wall, and like nice viewing window which kind of overlooks the whole market as well, so you can get a really good view of the full station, or like the interior. And your rooms are 1 to 8 as you see fit. I will leave the key cards here. They set 8 key cards just in a little pile by the door for you. Go. Please enjoy your stay. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to give me a shout. I'm on duty here until just after 6 p.m. So I'll be here most of the day if you require anything.
Actually, Lieutenant Hopspring stayed here for a short time. We're here to pick
Hopkins,
up
you dick. How long have you known me? Hopspring?
It's hang on. I looked at the thing. It says Diaz Hopspring on the.
Oh, it is Hopspring.
D&D.
Yeah. It is
Oh.
Hopspring. She's been named wrong. She's Hopkins.
I fucking
why
checked
she's
on that.
Honestly-
I was like,
honestly,
I was about.
Honestly,
about to
it's
say
funnier
Hofstadter.
it's funnier to imagine that Cyrus just heard her wrong the first time she introduced herself, and then is like mentally corrected it every time.
I originally called her
99
Hofstadter. That was wrong, so I was like, I'm gonna fucking look at her name this time, and it said Hopspring, and I was like, Hopspring, I've got it. It's Hopspring.
I don't
it's
know why
Hopspring.
it's Hopspring. I've got been like I must be
I don't know.
auto-corrected or something.
99% sure we've had this conversation before, and you said because you pronounce it that wrong so many times, I'm changing her name.
Hopkins.
Hopkins, yeah.
Hopkins. Okay. Cyrus will turn to the drow and say, Lieutenant Hopkins stayed here for a short time. We're just here to. We also want to pick up a few of his things.
Of course, I can check for you. One moment, and they go back to the main desk.
I have no record for a Lieutenant Hopkins, but I do have a Admiral Hopkins. Yeah, that's my dad. He's unfortunately passed away just recently. I was hoping to get some things from. Oh, my dearest condolences, my dear. Yes, of course. He was not on the diplomatic level. He was the level below in the officers' chambers. But he writes a few things down. If you go downstairs and ask the client there, they're able to point you in the right direction, and he gives her like a little note, and she goes like, "Thanks."
Thank you. That will be all.
Yep. You have little private quarters to use as well.
Can Asher like watches the dry leech and figure if it's just probably mind flare or if it's the squid?
Make a insight check.
Extra, I hate this.
$26.
They don't have any weird shimmering or changing effects, anything of that nature. Hard to tell. You don't think that this person is an illithid or anything like that. They look normal. They seem to be acting as normal as a person you would expect. They don't look like an illusion, that's for sure. They're definitely physically present. They make the right sounds at the right times. You hear them breathing, that kind of stuff. The obvious tales.
Yeah. Okay, they're either the little brain thing, or they're just illusion, or made to believe in the illusion.
They're really good illusions.
Yep.
How do we tell which one's which? Like, who do I stab and who do I not stab?
Okay, Astra's gonna focus real hard on Cyrus, and can anyone else see the bodies?
I think Daze could a little. Could you see Daze? Or you saw the goer, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so you guys are gonna focus really hard and find some, and then I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna try casting Dispel Magic on myself and see if I see it, and then maybe I can try Greater Restoration, but I can only do that once because I already sort of, made Cyrus today, so I'm a little mentally
I might try Detection
spent.
from Good and Evil to see if that helps.
That also might help.
Cyrus is gonna give his Ring of Mind protecting. Hang on, what's it called again? The Ring of Mind shielding a squeeze to see if it makes any difference.
Give it a little rub, a little spit shine. On the upside, we have a bunch of protection from evil and good supplies because I had enough sent down, paid for to do all of us, and then we just killed Cyrus instead. So we have
we
7
tell
of
the
those.
Did we tell the ship not to let anyone on the station onto the ship?
I feel like we should have, but I don't think we did.
Didn't tell them that, no.
Can we get someone to send a message
Probably a good
while
idea.
we're here, just to cover that basis?
Yeah, I'll send a message now. Basically, be like, lock down the ship. Nobody in, nobody out.
Who are you messaging?
Top brass.
The fucking I
High
can't remember
Admiral.
his
Yeah.
fucking name.
No one in,
the
no one
Admiral.
out. But if there's someone that's in from the ship, get them out as soon as possible.
First and last of his
to
name.
message the AI, because the AI can't be.
Can you message
Yeah.
the AI?
You can message the AI, they're a creature.
Here, I'll message the AI and be like, lock the ship down.
you
Nobody
gotta
in, nobody
respond.
out until we've worked everything out.
Need to be ascending to get that far.
Yep, I can do ascending.
Lock the
waiting
ship
for the
down,
reply.
nothing in, nothing out.
Until
course.
we say.
All I require you to say is lickety-lockety, sprickety-sprockety.
Lickety-lockety, sprickety-sprockety.
That's a second casting of Sending.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The ship will be locked down at behest of High Admiral Braxton von Tuskenbane, first of his name, last of his name. And the transmission ends. So you can hope the AI passes on your message to lock the ship down.
Fucking better.
as you were all like in the central room here, like, you know, kind of working what to do or what's going on, you notice that, you know, you do a little head count because, you know, you have there's the 5 of you plus Days plus a chieftain, but there were 8 key cards given to you.
Well, that's never a good sign.
8 rooms,
One for the dragon.
maybe.
And do you guys see anyone else?
Can I?
Look around.
Yeah.
Look around. No one's in this room, at least that you can see at the moment. Would you like to investigate the bedrooms?
I would, even though I can't see anything.
Yeah, I'll do that.
In any particular order?
Astra will hide behind Cyrus as they look.
Starting at whatever the first room on the right is.
That would be
from the double
4.
doors. So we'll go 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Go down, come back up.
So it'd be 4 to 1 and then 8 to 5. Sure. Every room you see is the same. They are a bed, ensuite bathroom, very, very like hotelish kind of setup. Nice and like prim and proper. And they have views of the stars, not really the inside of the station, unlike your shared room. The final room you check, room 5, whenever you open it, standing in there with a blaster pistol pointed at the door is a woman. She has like white blue skin. Her hair looks like a bunch of clouds have all like accumulated around her head.
The fact she's immediately threatening us feels like a good sign.
She has a what looks like an old kind of like she has like an amalgamate like uniform, but it's like been ripped a little bit and torn, and she's pointing the gun at you as you see how many they are, and then she just points at her head and she was like, okay, if anyone makes any fucking moves, I'm gonna just do it and get this over with because I'm sick of all this shit. And that's where we're gonna stop for tonight as you uncover whoever the fuck that is.
Someone who's having a tough time.
We'll pick this up
bad
next
day.
time. Bye.
Until he you from dying now. Where to go? This is how I'll allow you to take control. Where to There's a piece of the suit in here, Father. Find the rest.